Hello, hello, hello.
Inflammation, chronic hemorrhoids, no joke.
Yeah,
Would not.
yeah. I
heard
think
that.
we could all told you that.
Isn't that what that's what the album was about, right? The Chronic, the Jay-Z.
I assume.
Chronic hemorrhoids.
Yeah, the Chronic hemorrhoids.
All right. We're back, everybody. This is part 2 of our short mini-series, Once Upon a Roll, where I have taken reins of our stream, and we are reliving... Oh, by the way, this is not a story. This is not a D&D story. This is a true retelling of everything that happened, exactly as it happened the first time. And you were all there, so back me up.
It's true.
Sure, it happened.
Everything
Yeah.
is
That
true.
said, even though I remember, because I was there for parts of it, would someone be willing to recap what happened last time on Once Upon a Roll?
I hit a thing with a bat and then a guy with an axe.
Gosh, it was a couple of years ago.
So Ryan got married, and it was a lovely event over in Yon Disney World. And then that night, after everybody made their departures, after we all made sure to stick around and eat all of the sliders that came in at the end of the thing. We ate all of those sliders, by the way. We all went to our respective rooms to get some shut-eye. But then suddenly we started dreaming, but not dreaming. There was a massive, huge soul portal surrounding in the backdrop of the nice little magical Disney World castle. And we ourselves were being sucked into it along with our loved ones, ? Yep, that's the one. Until we weren't. We were perhaps deemed not worthy or too worthy. Something happened. We got spit out outside of the gates to the park. And then after deciding that some people needed some more appropriate attire, we all decided to go through the turnstile and enter the park, only to enter into, what's it called? Small Town USA?
Main Street.
Town America, USA, Main Street.
Townville.
Everything was perfect and nothing was ever wrong. And everybody was happy and nothing was bad ever, except for the fact that our friend Ryan showed up with dead Andrew. I don't know. He just showed up, and Andrew was kind of like a vegetable. And then Ryan was like, "What's happening, guys? We need to figure this out." And then Ryan started to die a little bit. He started getting a seizure or an aneurysm or a brain bleed or something. And we're like, "Let's go to the doctor." And the doctor was like, "Did you do cocaine about it? Did you
Mercury, I think. That was the poison voice.
He was checking to make sure we had been smoking enough cigarettes.
And then when something occurred, maybe it was because Tony chose to be blue. Maybe it's because I am a
What's
female.
this chose to be blue? It's a true story. I was blue.
We were immediately informed that, or we were immediately impression that we were suspicious. That day, on the day of the parade of the King's Carnival of stuff happening, and then he was like, "Let me call the cops," let me go to this room, and we're like, "Okay, he's calling the cops. We're gonna go." So then we devised a plan to sneak into Walt's old apartment, and we did that with arson, as one does. Period.
As the firefighters were having no experience with fighting any actual fires.
It was probably the first fire they ever had to deal with, and everybody went. So we successfully snuck in. We got Andrew and Ryan to safety, and then we had to devise a little bit of a plan. Oh no, wait! Before that, we talked to Lillian, didn't we? We talked to Lillian before busting in.
You did meet a local who was not super gung-ho about everything
Lillian?
going on. Lillian.
Yeah.
She seemed to be an outlier in this otherwise perfect world.
She
Also,
seemed
she
to have a little bit
remembered-
of her former self left.
Yeah, she remembered a before time in the long ago, where she's like, "No, I remember coming to the park with other people," and then she was in this place without her people, but she seems to remember bits and pieces, only really telling us that we're in purgatory? Question mark. The only person that can leave is the mayor, allegedly. And we have to free the others to free ourselves. Anyway, and then we broke into Walt's apartment. And that's where I think Richard found questionable stuff from maybe Walt or somebody else talking about immortality and how he's close to achieving something great, and how he didn't think like
was that in the trash?
It was like in his apartment.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember exactly where in his apartment it was.
You found it crumpled, handwritten in the trash.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Of the apartment, signed by a mysterious W.
George W.
Which could be anyone. It could be Walter White, for all you know.
But I've done it here as well as in the West. Question mark. Anyway, so that happened. Immortality concerning. Anyway, so our goal was suddenly to maybe confront the mayor who was in the parade that was occurring in town. We did that. Like, we confronted him, but really he confronted us. He, like, plucked Artem from the crowd and, like, confronted him. He's like, yeah, I know about you and your friends. Maybe we should meet up later. And we're like, how'd you know that? But then he didn't know about everybody. Question mark? Like, we appeared with one more person, which was Tony, who was not at the parade. Anyway, we started an altercation, or he did. The mayor, who was a normal dude, turned into Pete. And Pete had heartless motherfuckers with him. And we won, but Artem almost fucking died. But we were
it turned out that
informed...
Pete, the mayor, was not just a mayor. He was Mayor Pete.
He was Mayor Pete, which is bad enough. But we were informed that we had to get so many Mickeys, which Mayor Pete had on him, and the Mickeys could help us get to the castle to help us get out.
As they were also MacGuffins.
Might have been it too.
Or they lead to MacGuffins? Something like that.
But, yeah, the Mickeys look like that. And, we need to get those so that we can have a better time confronting the king in the castle.
Yes, you don't fully understand the workings or the machinations of this world. It seems that you either group hallucination, a dream, someone slipped something into the drinks at my wedding, but you are, for all intents and purposes, trapped in this alternate plane of reality. However, upon defeating Mayor Pete, you find his way of entering and leaving this world, which is the Mickey, or McGuffin, Mickey Guffin, if you really want to be fancy. And in addition to that, after defeating Mayor Pete, who is very intent on getting you processed and brought before the king, you also discovered that his peg leg was enchanted.
That's right.
With a gift of ogre strength. So,
we leveled up.
And upon your defeat of Mayor Pete, it seemed that a shockwave went through the city, that whatever kind of hold was happening, people are still kind of adjusting themselves. Lillian does find you. And she explains that she's seen Pete use this object to come and go as he pleases. And as you are doing this, from across the way, you see two individuals coming towards you. One you recognize right away. It is your good friend Ryan, me, aka the one telling the story right now. I am still hobbled over, walking over to greet you, but I am over the arm of someone that is bringing me over. Someone that you could never predict would be here. But it seems like in your time of need is here to lend you aid. And as we stand by, they will reveal themselves.
Room.
Our super
Oh.
secret guests.
Hey guys, what's going on?
But if you want to go right to the final boss now, I mean, we can do this. We can wrap it up right now.
I don't want to die.
No, I think we should try to get as many buffs as we can. I mean, that encounter we just had, we did come out on top, but I don't know. Jump into this straight. I'm not that good of a gamer. I don't know about you guys, but I need to collect some buffs first.
We just won. What are you talking about? Look at this. It makes me. I can hit even harder now.
No, that's good. We need more of those though. We could use one for like all of us.
I mean, statistically, I would guess we're gonna find one in each of the other lands. Just a guess.
Unless it's just
I mean,
period.
either way, you're right. More buffs. It's not, no, you know, we're turn-based RPG here, right? We want the whole party to win. If we're gonna get,
It's also-
you know, meta with
It's
it.
also possible that in these lands of adventure and tomorrow and fantasy, that you may find others that might know more about how these objects, these Mickeys, function.
Yeah.
And what is this place in general? Like, I've been here for how many years did you say it was? Like 5 or 6, right?
We've been here
10.
night.
Yeah. It's been a minute.
Been here like a couple hours at most.
I know you've been here for a couple hours. How long have I been here on the outside?
You must have come in around the same time as us, maybe a little earlier, but I don't know how long it's felt to you, but we were all celebrating your wedding earlier tonight.
This is Lillian speaking right now.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought it was
You're like a couple hours. I was like, what are you lying to her?
You guys came in when Disney World opened
Guys, I'm
up?
trying to gaslight her. Hold on.
Roll for gaslight.
At least 50 years? No, it was a little short of 50 years, right? Because this, like, 2024 is 50.
A world, yes.
Still a while, baby.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Honestly, the worst part is that you didn't get to see Epcot.
What's an Epcot?
Yeah, you'll find out later. Maybe.
It's like a golf ball
Lots of
with
good
history.
food.
I've seen golf balls. That's not very impressive.
It's like a
But it's
big-
like really big.
Okay. Yeah, imagine like a building-sized golf ball, and there's a ride inside of it.
Is there? Wait, hold on. Sydney's
you not
never
know?
been to Epcot.
Wait, really?
Is there a ride inside of the golf
It's,
track?
it's
It's
the
the
most
best
boring ride in
ride.
the entire. It's the worst ride.
It is not the
It's-
worst ride.
It's
It is
like a
hands down the
condensed.
worst ride.
It's a condensed world history, and it always smells like it's on fire when you're in there.
There's a ride in there? I had no
Yeah.
idea.
Did you not
Yeah,
know?
it's not the
Anyway,
history. Man.
I just learned stuff too, Lil.
It's called Spaceship Earth.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
It's what you go on when there's too long of lines everywhere else.
That's true.
Just like, it's cool in here. Let's go.
It is cool in there. All right. Well, if Adventureland is where your path leads you, maybe do you have everything you need? Supplies, equipment? I can pack some milkshakes for you. They're very, very good here.
Oh my god, this predates
Will?
powdered milkshakes. Let's get some.
Oh, I
Will
kind
it
of want to try it.
help?
Yeah, I'm a fan of
Because-
milkshakes.
Are you a fan of dying again, though? Because, like, we do also need to make sure that, like, we have something, because that was a little scary.
Listen, I'm not lactose intolerant. The milkshake won't kill me.
Okay, but Artem, the enemy, the bad people. You
we
were
can
almost
bring
killed.
them a milkshake too if you're worried. It'll be
You
fine.
were almost killed by Pete. Pete.
Yeah,
What, the
well,
big dog thing?
you know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really, guys? Come on.
Like, we'll take milkshakes, but also, is there anything to help us, like, with this?
Guys,
Okay.
there might be some items, but there's also just like
Yeah. Okay.
us, each other, who we are. Like, this is our opportunity to like finally be the fantasy characters we pretend to play, right? Like this, by some crazy amount of DMT or magic, we are here doing something pretty amazing, and then we finally get to live out these things. I'm gonna keep on talking for like 10 minutes, and I'm not gonna shut up until y'all have 5 temporary HP.
You give the whole speech, and I'm just like, yeah, he's right, guys. I'm not blue out there, but it's kind of cool to see what it actually looks like in here.
At some point, I've repeated my same point like 5 times, like just in case you didn't get it.
I would say the sun moves in the sky, but as we've discovered, the sun does not move in the sky.
Yep.
We'll say there was some candles lit conveniently at a different spot, and those candles are way down now.
Yeah.
Like the.
So what do you say, guys? We can do it!
Hell yeah. Yeah.
But yes, what about items?
So, Richard, are you confirming you are changing your feat to Inspiring Leader?
I am. I'm no longer. I discovered I'm not lucky after all.
All right. Like, that's 5 extra temp hit points, is that correct?
Temp hit points, yep.
5 temp HP to everyone here.
That's not like aid, right? It's just 5 temp.
Temp.
Just 5 temp.
Thank you.
Once it's gone, it's gone.
All right.
What's up, Sid?
Question for somebody who's never been to Disney World: what is an Adventureland?
Pirates of the Caribbean, Swiss Family Robinson,
Jungle
Treehouse,
Cruise.
Jungle Cruise, yeah.
Thunder Mountain.
Thunder
Splash
Mountain,
Mountain.
Frontierland.
Okay.
Oh, you're
Okay.
yeah. My bad. I went
There's
around
also
the
like a
corner.
tiki kind of
Tiki.
thing.
But we're talking
Tiki
like
room.
swamp shit.
Yeah,
Swamp and
Swamp and
Pirates
wa-
and
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Swamp and Pirates. Yeah. Oh, and also the Aladdin ride.
there's like a tiny Aladdin ride that's
Yeah, it's the spinning. You can see it here on the map actually.
yeah.
Spinning lamps. Guys, I got genie skin right now. We should go to that ride. Maybe they'll like give me I don't know, something for
Fast
matching
pass?
it. Yeah.
We'll see what it's actually like. I mean, when we went to Main Street, it wasn't like we were in the park. It's like we were literally on a 1920s or 1950s
Right, it's old
Main
school
Street.
style. I guess it
So-
depends on what rides existed then.
So we'll see what Adventureland is actually like when we get. It could be pretty perilous, as I mentioned in my speech, but we can take it.
You
Yeah,
did,
talked
and
to
I
him for
feel
a
a lot
long
healthier.
Yeah.
I feel a lot healthier after your speech, actually. So, good one.
Yep.
At some point during your very long speech, Lillian went to one of the diners and she procured 5 milkshakes for each of you.
Wait. As in
5
one for each
each?
of us, or a total of 25?
What do you think?
I'm hoping it's a total of 25 because I want to see her carry it.
That'd be amazing.
Actually, she didn't bring over any. Sorry, they were all out. They were fresh.
Aw.
One per person.
Yes.
Okay.
One would say these are so good they have healing properties.
Mm,
The milkshakes were pretty good back then.
okay. Now, are they standard good milkshakes or greater milkshakes?
These are $5
They're very
milkshakes.
common of this time.
Okay.
A $5 milkshake in the 50s is pretty damn good milkshake.
That's
an
a whole fucking
expensive
gallon of
milkshake,
milkshake.
yeah.
Weirdly,
That's when they're
You
shaking
guys
the
wanted to
cow.
stay here. I'm not saying it's great for rights, but there's other things.
are
You know how
we-
much an apartment would be here? Like $15.
Whoa.
That's amazing.
Sign me up. Wait, never mind. I don't have thoughts here.
Oh, that's true.
It's in my inventory as milkshake of healing.
Is this
Um,
a bonus action milkshake or a action milkshake? Because that's apparently a different thing in the new rules.
Yes.
Bonus
potions-
milkshake.
Health
In
potions are
my
bonus
rules,
action.
you can take a potion as
Hell yeah.
Okay.
potion as a bonus.
Bonus action.
Starting strong.
I like the idea,
Okay.
like, I know, like, when it's a health potion, it's like, doom and swig, but I like the idea that a whole bonus action is like with the straw, like, you gotta just do the whole thing.
Oh, I like
Oh.
the idea that if you've got verbal components to your spell and you're talking.
Or if we do the BG3 throw a potion at somebody,
It
just slam them
breaks
with a
off.
Oh,
milkshake.
this milkshake.
Ryan, I have one other question about the milkshake.
What's up?
Is it
Does
malted?
it bring the boys to the yard?
Yes and yes.
All right.
Nice.
What flavor is it? Did we just get vanilla?
It's chocolate.
Chocolate.
If it's
Okay.
old fashioned, is it like one of the weird like seltzer water and egg, or like just something all like weird?
I think that's an egg cream.
That's an egg cream, yeah. It's seltzer water and milk,
Ugh.
which is horrendous.
Anyway, so we're gonna go see pirates and swamp.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Thanks, Lil. Please watch out for Ryan.
You guys,
And maybe there'll be a tavern, because there is the Tortuga Tavern there.
You should stop in there. Just for like a minute. Hey guys, how
I'm
did
feeling better. I'll find you guys. I promise. Okay, just
You do that. Just
I'm
take
Ryan,
care
feel
of each
better
other.
soon. Hey, get some rest.
And Lillian's gonna walk off with Ryan.
Yeah. Hey, how are you feeling, Andrew? You were Weekend at Bernie's before.
Oh man, I was, and I missed
Yeah.
it.
We
I
had
wish
we
considered
took a
weekend
photo.
earnings you the entire way.
By its very nature, yes, you missed it.
That's a bummer. Hey, how'd you guys get your weapons past security? Like, I just have this backpack with like weapons and stuff. Is that like?
Yeah, the weird thing
yeah.
was there was no security. We're kind of in the park, but also not.
Mhm.
It's
What
quite
kind of-
confusing.
Andrew, what kind of weapons you got in there?
I got like a sword, like one of those
One of those
swords
curved
like we
ones?
got in the theater department.
Uh-huh. Are there like little daggers and like
Yeah, I got a couple
Thieves'
daggers
tools?
in here. I got some perfume for some reason.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got some weird stuff in here.
You feel like you could pick locks with what's in there?
Oh yeah, with the lockpicks.
Okay.
By the way, I got lockpicks.
Yeah. Guys, we should have taken bets on when he woke up.
All this
Anyway.
tracks.
I'm choosing to believe it's not a part of his kit, that he just has the lockpicks on him anyway.
It's like, no,
No
I
comment.
brought these with me.
These are mine.
He says all that and then he's like, oh, but I'm an artificer.
Okay.
Are we ready to go?
So how exactly do we transport from one land to another?
Are we just walking?
Maybe we. I mean, we were given a map. Maybe we just go to that central
Yeah.
circular area and then keep walking.
I consult
Also-
the map.
Gotta check out that treehouse.
Looking at the map, it is not. You are not like in the park currently. You are in a whole world that is Main Street. But with the map in hand and holding the Mickey, you can find the path. And as you kind of have the thought, who is the one invoking the power of the Mickey?
Who got the killing blow?
I'm new
I
here,
can't
not
remember.
me.
Tony got killing blow.
Tony, you should
I
do
don't
it.
think I'm the one who looted. Well, okay. What do I do with it?
Your best.
Believe.
Intention. Like, I don't know, like put the key in the paper.
Look for a key-shaped thing like in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, we're talking Kingdom Hearts. I'm down. Let's go. I just run in the direction where I assume I need to go.
As
while
you
holding
start
it.
to run in a direction, you can see a spatial tunnel start to open that leads directly out of Main Street.
I slowed down a little bit. I think it works.
Quick, everybody, let's go.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Am I? Maybe you guys should go in front of me so it doesn't close behind me. I don't know how this works.
Let's just go.
Let's walk as a group.
Let's go. Think it.
Let's all go
Don't
together.
think, just believe.
Yeah.
As a group, here we go.
Okay, you begin to walk. And as you do, you say goodbye to the quaint Americana of beautiful, scenic, probably bigoted 1950s Main Street, USA behind. And as you're kind of going, you enter into a interstitial space as one, almost as if two kind of overlapping one each other, streets, fire hydrants, and buildings slowly begin to fade out as large towering trees, rocks, outcroppings, like shrubbery, you are finding yourself slowly in a thick, dense jungle. And notably, as you are walking through from one space onto another, you can feel your shoes, your feet, begin to slow down as the ground becomes muddy. And not muddy, but over with water. And as quickly as one space disappeared, you find yourselves in a surging river rapid as you
Oh
are
shit.
flying down. You guys said you were good at swimming, right?
I
No.
swim great, actually.
I can do that.
All right. guys find yourselves in the middle of some river rapids. Sydney, could I get some river rapids exciting adventure music?
River Rapids, exciting adventure music.
All of you are hurtling towards sharp rocks. What do you do?
Wait,
Try.
so we're in River Rapids, and what degree downward are we going?
You're kind of, it's not like a free fall currently. You are
Uh-huh.
kind of going down at an angle. If you've ever been river rafting before, generally it is ideal to be in a boat or canoe of some kind.
Yes.
You currently have no life preservation. You have no safety vest or anything like that. You're kind of just being dumped into this surging river. And as you do, can I get athletics checks from everyone? Athletics or something else as you need to stabilize yourself and stay above the surging water.
Oh, good.
I don't know why it rolled twice.
Either way, you got a 17.
Yeah, that worked out.
Is your sheets in here on roll 20? 'Cause you
Yeah.
just have to toggle it off.
So I am going to cast Shape Water to form like kind of a 5-foot icy boat, so I can at least like hop over and try to stabilize myself with.
I got some music, Sid.
Sorry, I keep getting like 14-minute unskippable ads on my YouTube.
Love that.
Love that.
All right, so Andrew, you're doing good. Sydney, you're doing okay. Tony, you're doing good. Artem, to no one's surprise, you are on the struggle bus right now as it comes to swimming through these rapids. Everyone else is able to maintain kind of control, keeping their head above the water, but you are quickly starting to sink and you are being battered around on
I want
rocks.
to. How close are we all to each other?
How close were you when you were running into the portal?
Very huddled. Sydney was like, "Let's all go together."
Okay.
I
Then you were
want
all
to.
pretty close to each other.
Then I see him struggling. I want to specifically reach out with the peg leg with the strength we got. So like in this moment, he can have his strength boosted. So
And
he can like,
I'm-
grab onto that.
And if 6 seconds have passed, then I'm going to cast Shape Water again to kind of lift him. I can't. Well, that's the thing though. Can I do it more than once? I might not be able to.
But I stick that toward him. Just you use this. I haven't done anything with it yet. I hope it works instantly.
Oh yeah, it's not concentration. Cool. Yeah,
Sure,
so
sorry.
I assist by like using the ice to help kind of glide and prop him up as he's holding it.
Shape Water, is that a cantrip? Is that a spell? What is that exactly?
Cantrip.
And what are you making with it?
Really?
30-foot range. I am making. So I've got up to a 5-foot cube, and I'm making it in the shape of something that has like clear ledges that I can kind of grip around. And it's got kind of like an angular thing where it chips in like a boat. So I'm still kind of like in the water, but I'm using it to kind of guide myself in and hold on to so I can float.
Okay. Does anyone want to try and climb into this, I guess, ice raft or platform
like-
you've made?
I could just
a
make
small
more
door?
for everyone else every 6 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying my best to swim to the side.
I
Grab-
would like to
grab
grab
land.
onto the help. Any help?
Yep. I wanna. Can I do a Titanic and like help Artem up, like be on the side helping him up onto it?
Let me see some general athletics to stabilize yourself. You will be a lot better once you are not in the water itself.
Sorry, Artem, you're drowning.
Well, as we
Well,
all knew,
in
I
order to
died
have
several
the-
times on this trip.
Does Artem have the peg leg now?
I did specifically. I seeing him struggle. I'm specifically passing that to him. Yes.
Artem, why don't you give me another check to try and stabilize yourself?
Okay, so this will be. I'll roll the on here. Oh my god!
Can he have advantage because I'm trying to prop him up with ice?
Just the peg leg just float away. Artem, why?
Yeah, you're assisting him. So it sounds like most people are just kind of holding on to these ice rafts right now. Would you like to roll one more time, Artem, now that you have the help of... It sounds like Richard is, like, casting ice to help you up onto this thing.
I'll try.
If it's
Fine, a
natural.
fucking lead.
Ah!
Alright, very nice. So, at least one person is on an ice raft. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm gonna try and get on an ice raft.
What happens with my 7? Or was I already decently stable with my earlier roll?
You were decently stable. You were able to stay, like, kind of kick and tread above the water.
Okay.
If you stay in the water, though, you are risk taking damage as you're hitting against rocks.
So the 7 was trying to prop Artem up. Am I just moving on from that to a different action now?
Yes.
Action, lowercase action. Okay. Then I will now try to climb up myself.
Yeah, can I help now that I'm up on one
Dude,
myself?
I spent all my strength swimming. Somebody help.
Just gonna die in the river.
Give it back! Give it back! Give it back!
Can I pass it over?
Pass it like a baton.
Everybody take Pete's leg one at a time.
Alright, Tony's still hanging on, our barbarian.
We haven't-
Andrew, Richard, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna try to climb up.
Sydney,
There you
you're
go.
able to easily climb. Well, you get out of that water like a spider monkey.
I don't swim good. I gotta get out of here.
I'm going to throw out my quarterstaff towards Tony's direction and just say, "Grab on!"
Do I need to do another roll, Ryan?
Yeah, let me see another roll.
Alright, let's see what happens this time. There we go.
I was gonna say, if you fail, you're gonna just... I'm just gonna get ready.
You're good knowing you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, use it like a little flotation device.
Andrew, what are you doing right now?
Keep swimming to the side. The second I splashed, it's like immediately just trying to hit the side.
The side of the river?
Yeah, maybe I misheard something. I assume there was like a ledge to grab onto to climb out, right?
This is kind of like a ravine, so there's kind of sharp,
Ah,
10-foot tall rocks on either side.
I see. Well,
We'll help you up. Come on, buddy.
I guess I'll go for the ice then.
Okay.
If we're going fully based on true story, all I have to do is rewind like a couple months to when I needed
Oh,
a lifeguard
gosh.
at the beach.
I'm helping.
I mean, my original roll was 17. I don't know what that one was for.
I think that was to stabilize yourself, so,
That was
so
stabilize.
currently... Yeah.
Okay.
So, Sydney, if you would you like to assist?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm trying. Ah, that's better.
All right. So it seems that Richard and Tony are holding onto their raft. Sydney was able to pull up Andrew, and Artem, you were able to climb up onto yours. So it looks like we got 3 rafts barreling down this river right now.
We're all gonna get hypothermia together, gang.
Oh, we did it, guys. If I get it, you won't even be able to tell.
This
That's
sucks.
You'll just die.
As you are barreling down this river, you see ahead of you you hear the rushing of swirling water. It seems that there is a whirlpool, a quite large one ahead of you.
Probably.
You have spotted it early enough where you could try to paddle or kick or jump or do something to get out of this way.
Is there any area of safety that we can see to try to steer towards?
Give me a perception check.
Flight of the Valkyries just started on my.
That's just supposed to be the 17.
17. So as you're looking up at this oncoming whirlpool, you do see to the side there is a down tree. It looks like if you're able to paddle or get over to that side, it will block you, and you have a safer path through this part of the river.
I cast Gust to try to push us over in that direction.
Okay. You do that.
Goddamn, Richard. Goddamn, Richard.
Richard, you are full of help today.
Sorcerer, baby. I can't do much damage right now, but I got utility.
All right, so I believe Richard and Tony are on the right track. How about the rest of you?
I have 2 hand axes I could try to use as paddles.
How bad do you want to live, Sydney?
Pretty bad.
Action surge to paddle faster.
I'm gonna paddle.
I'm gonna while she's paddling, I'm gonna pull out my rope and a crowbar and tie it together to make a little grappling hook,
That's better because I got
And-
that shit.
and just look for a spot to grapple with it, to hook it into anything. I'm gonna tie the other end of the boat to the ice raft, I guess.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Perception.
Andrew, please. Andrew, please.
Roll 20, please. Roll 20, please.
Please.
It's moving pretty quick right now. It's a little hard with the rocking and the undulating of the water to
Change
see.
plan. I'm gonna drop the crowbar in the water and see if I can catch the bottom. Anything on the bottom, like a rock or something to
Like an
stop it.
anchor.
Yeah, anchor us up down.
You can. This is some pretty fast-moving water. Give me an athletics check.
At least if you slow us down, maybe we can jump for it. Ah!
Okay, 15. You're able to latch onto something, and it's... Well, you've latched onto something. You are... You made ice, right? Richard?
Ice.
Not much to tie onto with the ice, was there?
Also, probably slippery in the water.
I mean, I purposely tried to make it somewhat porous and have ridges to hold on to, but even still, it is
so-
ice.
Hand axe that I'm using to try to paddle, I slam it down into the thing of the ice to like hook into it, so we have something to hold on to.
Okay.
And I did say I tried to tie the other end onto the ice boat thing.
Okay.
Artem, are you good?
Uh,
Artem, are you good?
The only thing I can do is paddle with my loot. That's what I'm gonna do. Guitar paddle.
Peg leg.
Gonna be horrible for the finish.
Can I? Yeah, well, you know. I mean, I see Richard and Tony going off to the side, right? I'm just gonna try and paddle towards wherever they're going.
Okay.
Because they know what they're doing, hopefully.
Richard, can you gust him too?
If another round has passed, then yes, I can gust him too.
We could throw him another length of rope and just hold on for everything.
As long as you willingly fail the save, you can be pushed 5 feet in a certain direction, and maybe even further if it's since you're on a raft. I don't know.
Come on, Artem, you can do it.
What do I gotta roll for it?
Joe.
Yeah, how are you? Are you brute forcing it? Are you... You've already seen a safe way to go with Richard and Tony.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of all I got, unfortunately.
I will say, unfortunately, because all of my powers are kind of cold and ice themed, that when that gust comes, it is bone-chillingly cold. It is an icy, cold wind that goes.
Well, good news is that this jungle is very hot, moist, and so it feels relatively... I mean, you're already soaking wet currently, so you aren't, like, dying, but, like, at another time, that might be very refreshing.
Okay.
Cool. So, am I just making an athletics then?
Yes, try and follow them.
Do I still have Pete's?
If you're still holding on to it, yeah.
Yeah, because Tony
To
got
use
onto the
I don't think you
power
ever
of-
gave it back.
Yeah. Oh my fucking god. If I
So
could
many
roll
nat 2s tonight.
above 5.
I throw him a length of rope from our raft.
You are... I will say, you're, like, kind of stopping, but your raft is made of ice,
Yeah.
and even securing it on there, you're not going to be...
No,
you're kind
I
of stuck
feel
in the middle
that.
there for now.
I feel that. Oh no. How close is the tree?
Probably, like, 20 to 30 feet away.
Oh, I'm not gonna make that jump, y'all. I'm not gonna make that jump, gang.
I'm not.
Artem's gonna die.
I gust as much as I can.
Artem, you kind of batter your way through the whirlpool. You do, unfortunately, take some damage.
Okay.
Oh. It seems that peg leg may have given you some more strength after all, as you are able to push yourself out of the whirlpool. You would take 1 point of.
Okay. Ow.
That's not so bad. You
It's
keep going,
fine.
Artem. You'll figure it out.
I cast shape water to like ease the current enough so he could swim out of the whirlpool. Trying to
Yeah.
mess with its directional pull and stuff.
And there's no constant. You just like keep doing different shapes of water. Is that correct?
Every 6 seconds, that's what I'm reading.
All right.
Shape water, instantaneous or 1 hour. Oh shoot. If you cast a spell multiple times, you can have no more than 2 of its non-instantaneous effects active at a time. So, guess we couldn't have had 3 of these things going.
Pick
Set.
a raft.
It makes
Is at
sense
this
that it's
moment-
mine.
Yeah. So we have Artem is once again free flowing down the river. Richard and Tony, you guys are fighting against the current of the river, Sydney and Andrew, but you don't think you'll be able to stay there for long.
Okay.
Right.
So from where Richard and I are, because you said there was a fallen tree, or forgive me, that was for Sid. Can we use that to get up to the actual sides of the ravine?
Have any of us made it to the fallen tree yet?
Thank you guys.
You're kind of going around the fallen tree. That's what's
Okay.
blocking the
Okay,
whirlpool.
I would like to hop up on said. If I could climb onto said fallen tree, I want to get on the edge of the ravine so I can be kind of like running alongside Artem's ice as it's going downstream, until we can figure out like a way to get him up.
Yeah. I wanna get off the thing too, so that way I can let my raft dissolve and shape water for
It is.
Artem.
It is the tree is like, it's not like fallen across. It's more like in it, kind of gets stuck in there.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
So it would be quite a heavy jump, but you would be on, ground if you wanted to leap up onto the side of the ravine and try and climb yourself up.
I do. And I am going to... I think I'm going to rage when I do, and just, like, maintain that as I'm, like, chasing Artem. I know I get, like, a minute of it, and just to maintain that as I'm chasing down Artem to, like, keep myself as, like, juiced as possible to try to help out with the situation.
Okay. Give me an athletics check to try and leap out of the ravine
Yes.
and climb up the side.
And I am explicitly raging now, so advantage 16.
You are barely able to do it. It is rough going as you are climbing up, but you are able to eventually find purchase and climb up the side of the ravine.
Okay,
People are
got it.
moving. You got to kind of hustle because it's
Yeah.
not like
Now I'm gonna
a
start.
clean pathway on each side.
Right, yeah.
But
So now I want to, like, dash action with maintaining my rage bonus action, just make to be, like, running alongside Artem's raft.
I mean, your friend is being swept away in a river, so that makes sense
Right,
that you could
right.
stay locked in.
Yeah, so that's the point. I want to be running alongside it. As I'm running parallel to him, what else can I see kind of down the river coming up?
Fortunately, well, hold on. Let me get back to you. Artem, you took some damage. Richard, where are you staying right now? Currently, are you still staying on the river, but in your ice boat?
I am trying to be like just anywhere that I can be on land or on the tree, so that way I can let go of my raft and use it for someone else. Because I guess right now, we'll retcon that Artem doesn't have the raft because he's in trouble anyway. And
We'll say the whirlpool took it.
yeah, and so yeah, Sydney and Andrew have their raft that they're using, and so I want to get rid of mine so I can cast one on Artem's. The only question is Artem within 30 feet of me?
Roll for it. Let's make it die. D20. Let me see.
Okay.
He is not.
Oh, boy.
He is quickly getting
Okay.
ahead.
I don't think I can help him then. I'm trying to.
Ryan, are
Yes.
there other trees? Are there other trees alongside the ravine up top where I am?
Like standing?
Yes.
There are more trees. Yes.
Okay. Does it seem feasible that using my charger feet, I could get a little ahead of the of where Artem is and hit one of those as hard as I possibly can, try to knock it down and dam his part up, like, you know what I mean, or just knock it down for him to kind of be stopped by. You know what I mean?
I think if given enough time and energy, you probably could knock down a tree. Do I think you could speed ahead of Artem, knock down the tree in front of Artem to save him? That might be
much.
pushing it a little
Is
bit.
there potentially a loose boulder up ahead that I can push in front of? I want something to stop, like that he can hit and be stopped by.
Well, the good news is, as you look kind of down the river, it starts to open up. And it seems like, for the most part, while the current is still quite powerful, actually, it does seem to be picking up in pace, albeit without rocks. You can hear. Actually, give me a perception check.
I have a feeling I know what I might hear, but maybe a little bit of an Emperor's New Groove vibe coming up here. I don't think Danger Sense applies here, right? That's specifically for, like, initiative.
No. Yeah.
I
Okay.
think that's deck saves.
I only get a 6, so I'm guessing I don't hear what I assume is a waterfall up ahead.
You're like, don't worry. It looks easy ahead.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, you're right, Sid. Danger Sense is the dex.
Yep,
I'm thinking of
that's
alert.
Okay.
Artem,
So
why don't you give me a perception check?
Okay. Maybe I'm just too panicky, but who knows?
it's not bad.
So, Artem, you're it's a good thing you're holding on to that stick right now, as it is able to help you stay afloat past these rocks. You're able to stabilize yourself, and to everyone's great surprise, you do hear the sound of a great rushing of water.
Ryan!
Fuck, Ryan!
The good news is there's no more rapids. The bad news is there's a reason why there's no more.
Silver rapids.
Rapids.
Okay.
Are there any, like, boulders or anything sticking out of the river that I can just, like, slam myself into?
What'd you say? I have another thought, but I want other people to. I don't want to hog it, so I'll wait for other people to throw out.
How far
their ideas.
away is Artem presently from mine and Andrew's slowed raft?
Probably like 60 feet or something now. I'm trying to theater of the mind it, but you guys are
Right.
slowed down, dragging on the bottom of the river with Crowbar on a slippery, wet ice boat. I think Richard is on the tree, and Artem is floating away towards a waterfall. But the good news is that Tony is out, so he will tell your story.
Thank you, Tony.
Split
I
the
was
party,
gonna
I
see
guess. You're welcome.
about potentially tying an end of a rope to the axe, throwing it at the ravine wall, and like using that as an anchor to like get out. But also, I was gonna use it to save Artem, but he's 10 feet further away than I have rope.
You could let go of the crowbar just for a second, catch up, and then slam it back down again.
I was considering that as well. Are we down for that, Andrew? You want to pull that up real quick, and we can see if we can save Artem's life with,
Yeah.
with some rope and a hand axe?
I'll start reeling in. Why not?
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to get it to where Artem can grab the rope, and I'm gonna hurl that hand axe at the wall as hard as I possibly can to anchor it in
You're
there.
throwing one rope ahead to Artem,
Yeah.
and you're throwing one axe to hit
Into a wall.
something into a wall to or like around a tree or something like
yeah,
that.
something where it can anchor and he can potentially get that rope and not go in the waterfall.
That's
Right.
pretty cool.
It would
Why
be
don't
cool
you
if it worked.
Why don't you try to throw the rope to Artem first, as he is drifting away pretty quickly?
How's your athletics?
My athletics is a +5.
Oh, damn. All right.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
a
bud.
fighter.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, I know she is, but like, what's her character?
It's not great.
We're all playing ourselves, fighter.
Okay. 17.
Nice.
Yeah, you got that
Okay.
fighter in you.
Okay.
Artem, to the next. As you're kind of looking around for some kind of purchase, something to kind of slow down your descent. A few feet away from you lands some length of rope, and behind you, you see Sydney and Andrew presumably yelling to you to.
I mean, I'm gonna try and grab it.
Okay,
What am I
give me
rolling?
athletics to swim over to it.
Okay. Let's see how this runs.
Good one.
There we go.
You got
Okay.
it. The power of Pete compels you.
Finally.
Good.
You can start swimming out the
river.
So the good news is you got
You
Artem.
have a
The
rope.
bad news is he's about to go over a waterfall. So how are you guys stopping?
Yeah. Can you go back one screen?
We dropped the anchor.
Uh,
I throw
are
the
there-
axe.
Are there grassy banks like this along his path?
No, it's like this is the image I got, but it's much larger and just much wider.
Are there any rocks that jut out of the river? Like, could I swim past a rock and then the rope that I'm holding catches?
Give me a perception check.
Ooh. Because you know what
You
sucks
swing
about rocks
past
and
a rock
water?
and
They're
then-
fucking slippery. Hey!
So you're looking for a rock that you can like loop the rope around, or kind
So that
of
like this is rock. Because I'm assuming currently it looks something like this. That's me rope connecting, right?
Mhm.
Well, if I swim this way and Raft goes this way, then maybe at least it'll end up like
We can
that.
hook up on the rock.
Yeah, you find it.
All right,
you
I
kinda-
start swimming in that direction. I'm like, go that way!
I'll say the previous 16, you're able to do it. You're in the zone now. You rest up on this rock. Richard, we haven't checked in on you in a while. At this point, I would say Sydney and Andrew are starting to float by you. How are you getting out of this?
Oh, I thought they were like way far away. I'm like way back at the tree, questioning all my choices. Tony has climbed up the bank and ran
He was
over.
able to unga bunga his way out of this by launching himself off the tree and climbing up.
Yeah. So how far away are the like? I just imagine that they had like shot past me and were like 100 feet away from me or something at this point.
It's all happening pretty quick right now.
Yeah.
So you have a moment to react as Sydney and Andrew are going to pass by you. Do you want to do anything, or are you kind of on your own now?
Oh, as they pass by. So I'm seeing Artem and them all passing by. How far away is the rock that they're catching on?
Artem's rock is, I would say, about 50 feet ahead of you guys. 50, 60
Okay.
feet ahead of you guys. And then you're kind of going around that down tree.
Could I throw the
Okay.
crowbar to Richard?
You want to throw a
Well,
crowbar at Richard?
I feel like
Not
between my shape water and my gust, I feel like I can navigate the waters pretty well, at least for myself.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, you kind of
I
like...
mean, I feel like I'm kind of being left behind at this point. So if I see you guys kind of catch on the rock, I'm gonna head back out and try to go over and navigate myself to that rock and try to like get right
I'm going
up
to say
on it.
between shape water and gust of wind, you're pretty effectively able to avoid the worst of the river rapids as water kind of guides around you. Even it's not a huge amount, but for 5 square feet, that's all you need right now.
Yeah.
So
So-
do you head over to the rock that Artem is on currently?
Yes, and I'm curious, how far is a bank on either side of this rock? Is it like 30 feet either side, or?
As you're getting closer to the waterfall, it's kind of widening open.
Okay.
So each side is probably like 40 feet.
Okay.
40 feet to one side, 40 feet to the other side.
All right. I don't know how we're gonna get out of it from there, but I know at least I want to be with everyone else. So I go over and head towards that rock
Okay.
with a new ice raft thing. I don't know how Tony gets back to us, but maybe it's good to have one person on the
I mean,
outer bank.
I'm out of the water, so I can go one way or the other, I suppose.
If it's 40 feet either side, we've got 50 feet of rope, so we could start to collect and kind of gather ourselves on this rock. And if we need to, I could even dismiss, if we can latch onto the rock and have something to hold, I could dismiss the two rafts and create a new 10-foot long barrier of ice or something like that, so at least we can have something to work with to keep us from being in danger of falling over.
Okay.
I'm
Alright,
trying to
so-
think of like Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom shit. Like, alright, let me put these two big blocks of ice up. Alright, we got 10 solid feet of ice keeping us from going over. And Tony's over there. Can we gather up the rope and try to
Yeah.
get
so,
over?
Richard, you're able now to get yourself over to this large rock outcropping. It's too far from the embankments from where you are currently, but it does offer you some safe purchase. Artem, you're able to secure yourself on this rock, and eventually Sydney and Andrew are able to catch up to you guys on their own ice raft. Tony is about 40 feet away, but he is on land right now. So if you're able to get rope to him or him rope to you, in theory, he could pull you guys out.
You said he's
And we do
40 feet away?
Yeah.
Damn it.
We have 50 feet of rope. The question is, who can throw that far?
That is how I'm screaming at him.
Oh,
I was
pointing
going to
at
say, I don't
Sydney
even
for
have to
throwing.
throw if it's under 30 feet because I have mage hand, but damn it.
I can try to throw it.
Wait, you have 30 feet with mage hand.
Yes.
I, with gust, can push something that is less than a certain weight. I think less than 10 pounds?
Does Mage Hand count for that?
No, I'm not going to push the hand. I'm going to push the object. If the actual, like,
Rope.
tip of the end of the rope is less than 10... The rope itself is going to be more than 10 pounds,
Rope
I
is
think.
10 pounds. Hemp rope, 10 pounds.
All right, so there we go. So he can move it over there with his mage hand, and then I'll push it the other 10 feet to get it to 40 feet.
Okay.
I'll receive.
All right. There's no rolls involved with this. Is this what you guys do?
Thank God.
Yep. Rope goes over to them. We're holding on tight to the other end of it.
Artem and I are both using our Jedi powers, trying to be like, get it over. Excuse me.
Artem, is this your mage hand?
Yes.
What does it look like?
It actually just looks exactly like my hand, but like realistic looking.
Oh.
Like not translucent, just
No, it doesn't
like,
look
like an Adams Family.
Yeah, exactly.
Thing.
It looks
The
like
thing,
things.
just-
Uh,
All right, you do it, and then Richard, you blast an icy cold torrent of air, and it carries it right over to you, waiting in the wings. Tony.
upon receiving, I would like to tie it around one of my javelins and stake it into the ground.
Okay, you might need to kind of stay there and kind of help.
Yeah,
secure
yeah,
it,
of course.
But yeah, you guys have a way over, back to safe ground. Unless you want to go over the waterfall, because they have a whole
No.
thing planned for that.
No,
I'm ready
don't
to
do
it.
that.
I volunteer.
was very different from everyone else's.
Do we want to like tie it around ourselves before we go back into the water to try and?
I don't see why not, just to prevent that silly little check.
Oh, I got some pythons we can, like, secure. I don't know if that's better or worse than a spear.
I will do
like
the best
into the rock.
Yeah, like
Why not?
Oh, to keep it taut.
I'll do the best I can to shape water to help it not be such a terrible current that we're pulling against while we try to go over.
Okay.
Once it's stabilized, I will also go to the edge and be there to like extend the hand for like the last,
hell yeah.
Now that you are not in immediate danger of going over a waterfall, you're able to carefully take your time crossing over the raging water and getting safely to the side off the jungle river.
Woo!
Oh
Did we
my
level
God.
up?
I hate that. I love water, but that sucked.
Yeah, that was not
Yeah.
fun. I see why they turned this into a ride, though.
Oh.
Everyone okay?
No.
No,
No!
no.
Everyone want to chill for a bit?
Yeah.
I'm kind of all raged out.
Guys,
Filled
I
up.
just want to say that, I said that we could all do it, and we did it. Like, let's just keep that spirit alive. Like, we can take on whatever's next, and we know it's likely to be swamp or beasts or pirates, but whatever it is, we can take it. We can. It's gonna royally suck for a little bit, but we're gonna get through this.
I heard pirates, I'm back in.
Leader again, or
No, I'm not gonna go for 10 minutes. Not this time.
okay. All right. Well, as you pull yourselves out of the water, kind of wipe yourself down, you go over and you look over what would have been presumably your death at the hands. Now that you're not at risk of falling and being crushed, it's quite beautiful actually. It's kind of like the mist is rising up. There's a little bit of a rainbow, and
Oh,
down
that's actually quite
far, towards the river, you see a small boat.
Oh no.
A cruise, one might even say.
Oh thank God.
The ride is here.
It
I
does
will
feel
pull
like
out.
we're in a jungle.
I'm gonna pull out my steel mirror and see if I can like signal them,
Ooh.
bounce some light off, and catch some eyes.
Mm,
Also, I'm regathering my hand axes
To throw at the ship?
for fun.
Oh, okay.
You know.
I'm gonna drain my guitar.
Never heard that
going.
euphemism.
I'm going to summon
it
my
hurts, but-
Frost Giant Ancestor Strength and give myself Mage Armor, because last session my AC was 10 and that was not enough.
Oh boy.
So when I leveled up, I'm like, Mage Armor, that's what I'm taking.
Hey, Artem, do you need to hold on to that peg leg for a bit longer? Because feel free if you do.
You're good. Take it. It's fine.
All right.
Andrew, it seems that your signaling is successful as he kind of pulls over, or they pull over to the side, and they kind of like let up some smoke signal, and you can see very, very tiny someone's waving over towards you.
Well, guys, I've either saved us or gotten us in a lot of trouble. Let's find out which one it is.
Yeah, let's just go where the adventure takes
Who
us.
wants to bet these are people that are like gonna take us hostage or something?
Oh dear
I
God.
have
Money on that?
I have 5 fictional gold.
You have 5 gold.
I do.
I've got 11. Let's roll. Let's party
let's
it out.
roll.
I've got 15.
Yeah.
You guys have gold?
Where do you guys get all the money?
Acolyte. Acolyte background.
I mean, some of us have more gold than others, and it's fine.
Artem, how much gold do you have?
I have 29.
What the fuck, dude?
Damn!
What the fuck?
Did you get a job in Main Street?
Apparently,
Was
that's what
you
the thing
bucking
is.
in between
But to be fair,
sessions?
I have no rope. It had no rope in my pack, and I was like, "What starting pack doesn't have rope?"
I was gonna say neither do I. To be fair, I took the javelins instead.
I was gonna make a joke about like stealing your money, but because you don't have a rope, you can keep it. That's actually okay.
Ryan, 2 quick questions. After we get out of the river, are we still able to recover that rope and that javelin for later use?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Unless
And
you
then also-
left anything in there, no, you're able to.
And then also, you said the peg leg was an effective 19 strength score.
Yes,
Okay, thank
but to
you.
be using it, like you need to be holding it or touching it. So,
Yeah.
like not just like on your back. It's like wielding it.
Okay.
Okay.
Can
I guess
I
I start down there.
like fasten it to the hilt of my great axe so I can continue to two-hand it?
It's not really meant to be used that way, but do you have anything? I guess you have rope.
Get your own rope.
I don't have I have vestments.
I'll say, yeah, if you sacrifice some of your rope, you can tie it onto your heavy axe and receive the benefits. Why not?
Yeah. Because like it is specifically a great axe, and otherwise I'm like, help. Okay, yeah,
You're still strong, right?
true. But it's not great.
What do you,
Anyway,
have
yeah,
without it?
I don't know what a great axe is if you don't two-hand it, actually. I don't know if you can.
I don't know if you can.
I think that's just carrying it.
It's heavy two-handed and cleaving.
Yeah.
What about a great club? Otherwise, I'm stuck with just my javelin.
Because of great.
Probably. Two-handed and... Yep, okay, yeah, so my stuff's two-handed.
I'll say that you're able to jerry-rig it to your great axe if you wish.
Alright, thank you.
But I'll say, all right, I'll give you this. You can tie it on there. But if at any point you roll a natural 1,
It
because
breaks.
you're gripping both of them,
I
flying
accept.
out of your hand.
Flies off,
Flying out
I
of your hand.
accept. I accept.
That's your misfire condition.
I accept.
Okay. Guys
Yeah,
start
do we?
going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
All right, you guys start descending down the side of the junglous mountainous terrain, and as you're going, you walk down kind of towards the beach area. Can I get a perception check from everyone, please?
They have guns.
Question: have we gained the benefits of a long rest since last session, or no?
I'm going to
bud.
say that when you acquired the power of the Mickey, the McGuffin, that counted as a long rest.
Cool.
Oh, cool. So I have another rage.
So,
Sorry, what perception from everybody?
yes.
Alrighty. Stop rolling.
No.
That's a 4. That's totally fitting for me.
Yeah, okay. Tony, Sydney, and in particular Artem. Maybe Artem because you very, very nearly went over the falls. You kind of like spy down in the water area, and you see a group of logs kind of, floating around, and they're kind of moving together, and then they kind of flip up, and then they go under the water. And you realize that they were not logs at the bottom of the waterfall. They were crocodiles that you were able to avoid by not going over the falls. So,
I like not being eaten.
Guys, I thought I might have been able to like rage my way through that. Now I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't know about that.
I think it would have just prolonged your suffering if you had.
Oh, I hate that way of thinking of it. Piercing damage.
But as you get closer to the parked ship, you see there's only one person currently on there. One can be assumed. It is the owner of this vessel. It is a large man, like comically large, one would say. Shining, bald head, beautiful copper skin, just rippling muscles. And
Rock-like?
a killer smile as he says, "Hello! Can you smell what the captain is cooking?"
Are you making
Andrew, this is a
food?
you thing. Andrew, this is a wrestling thing. This is you.
Oh, God.
It's Dwayne. It's Dwayne.
It
And
doesn't matter if I can smell what you're cooking.
Frank, the captain, Wolf, says hello.
Hi.
What are you guys doing over here? This is, you guys are taking the scenic route, it looks like.
Yeah, we're new here.
I can tell. Well, I wouldn't... I saw your signal, but, you all look rough as hell. Why is he blue?
I don't know. He was like that when I
It's
woke up.
a deficiency, iron deficiency.
My family ate too many pennies.
And by deficient, I mean he has too much of it.
He has a penny proficiency.
Yeah. It's not contagious. It's just a him thing.
Roid rage, am I right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Insight.
But he might.
Insight.
Could we get a ride?
Of course!
Can we get it right?
All right, awesome.
2 gold.
Everybody on. What-
Two. Is there anyone else nearby? We're the only people. Yeah. You want 2 gold from us? There's no one here. We're your only
Come on,
customers.
Come on, guys.
Well, I mean, you're picking
Guys,
us
I
up
gotta eat
halfway
too.
through, right? Yeah, well, that's fair. Tell you what, how about 1 gold each? Since, we made it this far, it's kind of a half trip, right?
You also
Give me a
didn't come for
persuasion
us.
All right.
All right, what can I say? I like you guys. Get in here. We'll get some towels and we'll get you cleaned off.
What can I say except thank you?
You're welcome. Yeah, and you guys board L'Aquila.
Is everybody
The Jungle Cruise.
That's Spanish for the Keela.
the Keela?
El Nino.
That's Spanish for the Nino. Man. Sorry, anyway.
He gets back to piloting the boat and he says, well, you, I mean, besides the blue fellow over there, you guys aren't looking like you're dressed for the jungle. Did you just, how did you guys get here?
We're just wanderers. We wandered in.
We got shipwrecked.
Had a day pass.
Yeah. Really lucky we ran into you.
Well, I'm driving these rivers all the time, looking for people to show the various wonders of the jungle here.
Oh, so you can be kind of like a tour guide for us.
Yeah, in a way. But if there's somewhere you're looking to go or see, I can obviously help you. I know of some crocodiles, some shipwrecks, crashes, some camps. There's a doctor not too far from here. A village. What are you looking to go to?
Maybe the village?
Yeah, village
Does
is not
the
a
shipwreck
bad
have treasures?
place.
I mean, the village.
Not when people are paying 1 gold a ride.
Do you know of anything strange going on? Anything out of place besides us?
Well, not too long ago, I was giving a ride to a professor type. He said he was here looking for some treasure himself, actually. Potentially, he was going on and on about some adventurer or traveler following his footsteps. He had a letter. I can't remember it now. But,
Like a written
Fascinating
letter or
guy.
like a letter of the alphabet?
hmm?
Like a letter, like he was carrying a written letter, or his name was a letter of the alphabet?
His name wasn't a letter of the alphabet. His name was Dr. Jones.
Okay.
I see.
But he was carrying some documents. Signed, possibly there might have been a letter in there too, but it's hard to say. I don't try to be too nosy when it comes to my...
Where did you last see him?
Yeah, if you were going to be nosy.
He
Where'd you
did
drop
make
him off?
campsite not too far from here. He said he was doing a number of treks into the jungle, into some of the more dangerous areas of said jungle. I tried to warn him, but he seemed no stranger to adventure.
Was he armed at all?
Armed with knowledge.
He had 2 of them.
Did he?
He didn't have a whip or anything, or a gun.
He might have had a gun. If he had a whip, he didn't show it off.
Did he have a nice hat?
He did have a hat.
Did he say?
That's
Well,
our guy,
Without
gentlemen.
too much.
That's our guy,
That gentleman might have been a friend of ours. So if you could take us to where you last saw him, that might be helpful.
All right. I can, sure. Or I could show you where some hippos are, if that interests you at all.
I have
that a
no
threat?
interest. It feels like a threat.
Feels like a threat.
It came off more threatening. It was more like there's some playful hippos.
If,
I don't know, guys.
If
Hippos aren't
If
playful.
it's-
They're territorial.
if it's not
they
Mudang, I
hungry?
don't want to see it. So,
Are they on the way?
no. The answer's no. We don't want to see hippos. We don't want to see hippos.
You
Sir,
don't want to see
respectfully.
hippos.
Tony, sit down. You're blue. I don't want to see hippos.
There's
I
a small
cannot be the way you
hippo.
end
It's very,
every
very
fucking
cute.
argument.
Sir, is there any makeup remover and or a mini bar?
No to the makeup, yes to the bar.
The blue.
I'll be
doesn't
right
come
back.
off.
Oh, you sure? Okay.
Watch it. He might ask you to pay first. Okay, have fun.
All right,
No
so you
hippos.
guys don't go to recruit Mudang on your journey, but you head over to the last known location of Dr. Jones in his campsite. As he's going, he's kind of telling you about the dangers of the jungles, the various temples, and locations of ancient societies, but also that this doctor, this professor, was looking for one in particular, a supposed temple of creation. And as he gets to, kind of pulls over down one of the river paths, he brings you to the camp of Dr. Jones.
Interesting.
Well, here we are. He seems to kind of keep it messy, but I don't judge.
Is that an oil barrel just in the water?
That is what it looks like, isn't it?
Sorry, I'm gonna like get out and try to like get that onto the line.
I would like to roll perception to make sure
Same.
that there are not dangers or anybody kind of lurking around.
I
Oh, what could
stepped
go
into the
wrong?
I have stepped into the water to move the oil barrel. I will reap my consequences.
Tony's getting eaten by piranhas.
I do not know
Uh,
how to turn off the advantage. I don't know where.
I found it. Go to the gear options thing, top right.
Uh huh.
Nope, that's not it, is it?
It
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Yeah, to the right of spells, the little gearbox there,
Okay.
and then on the far right, roll queries, query advantage.
Mr. Wolf.
Okay.
Two
Uh,
perception checks
thanks.
to see for danger. Based on those rolls, it doesn't seem like anyone's there currently.
Can I
just-
insight check Mr. Wolf real quick?
Yeah.
Make sure that this is actually where, like, or any of this is real.
I continue to push the
It
oil barrel
checks
to my
out.
plan.
It's real.
My insight sucks.
I've got a
Guys,
little
it's a hit.
coconut. I've got a coconut with a straw and a little umbrella sticking out of it. I'm on
I can always
vacation
remind
time.
If we meet Indiana Jones, y'all, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
We're
I
gonna
think
go
it's
in
fine.
some camp.
Think we're gonna-
Captain, before you go, can I give you 2 gold just to hang around here in case we want to hop back on?
Sure.
How much gold does Richard have?
Well, I had 10. Now I have 7.
Fair.
Between the
I did
party
pick up
coffers
another
will be
tour.
equipped.
Though
Did
that was
you?
a week ago, so
Oh.
they're probably gone by now. But
Listen, I'm giving you 2 whole gold. Just like hang tight till we either say we're good to go or we want to get back on. Okay? Like we're not going to be that long.
okay,
I'm gonna check
You
out
guys
this
dismount?
camp. Yep.
Yeah.
Lakila, yeah.
Do I need to roll to get that barrel up on land?
No, you're able to get it.
All right, thank you. Yes, I want that out of the water.
I'm giving you one of those 2 gold now, and the other gold when we made up our mind.
What do you mean when you made up? You're asking me to stay here.
Yeah, and you'll get 2 gold total one now, and then one when we've made up our mind. So that way you don't just leave us. You're missing out on gold.
One
Deal
gold.
always.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. He's
This
going to
is-
kind of go over to his hammock and kind of lay out for now. You're welcome.
Thank you.
I mean, what else could you say?
I'm gonna go
All right,
look
let-
around the fucking camp.
Yeah, I will. I'm not good at it, but I'm gonna roll investigation to kind of like, just kind of
Ooh,
examine
that one
everything.
I am good at that, so I'll try that too.
So, go ahead.
Damn, never mind.
Natural 20. Did you want to roll as well, Richard, or
How am I gonna beat a nat 20?
With
you
an
could
With a
roll
nat
over
20.
19?
Alright. Nope.
You don't. All right, you guys dismount Lakila and you start heading in, and yeah, you see embers of a fire. It looks like someone had been staying here. It looks to be alone, though they brought a lot of stuff with them. You see maps, diagrams, notes, all of it kind of frantically written. Number of archaeological digs all over the world, some of them pointing to this region in the map. It seems that this person was looking for something as it related to, well, it seems that whatever they were working on before, the natural 20, it looks like they had been hunting a grail of some kind. But they seemed disappointed that it did not work out how they wanted it to. But they'd heard other rumors and came here instead. Rumors of a temple that is designated to the birth of gods.
Hell yeah.
And while you are kind of going through everything, flipping through notes, similar to the piece of parchment, although torn up and then kind of re-glued back together, you find an old handwritten note. Do you guys see it or no?
Nope.
No.
Why don't you look?
Is it in all our inventories?
I click show to players.
I see W's note number 1.
Yeah, let's see number one.
Here we go.
Yeah, I was gonna say it might prompt you to also.
There
There it
we
is.
go.
Okay.
A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams, you will lose your heartache. Whatever you wish for, you keep. But as I sit here, soaking wet, surrounded by wonders both terrestrial and alien, I know I've never been closer to unlocking the truth. And as soon as I have, there won't be a single wish I can't keep. Oh, that's what you're going for with the campaign. Is the evil guys of the king in the castle, Chris Pine.
Richard, with your investigation, you would know that this is the same handwriting as the other note you found in an apartment.
Looks like there's somebody who's been a step ahead of us on this journey.
Yeah, a natural 20. Yeah, so that is the camp. But it looks like it has been fully tossed over. And Andrew, as you are looking around, you see lodged in one of the crates is a massive, several foot long arrow. And towards the edge of camp, you see what looks like, it's hard to tell, being that this is a jungle, but it does seem like things were knocked over and possibly a scuffle of some kind. And you can see what looks like drag marks as it leaves camp.
Did you say a 7-foot long arrow?
Not a 7-foot long arrow, like very
okay.
long,
Woo!
thick arrow.
I was like, I don't want to play anymore. I'm gonna get back on the boat.
No, it's not like a javelin,
It's not huge. Okay.
but it is not a normal sized arrow.
Okay.
It looks
Alright.
a little
Hey, gang.
giant.
Sydney has a question for the gang. So he says, surrounded by wonders both terrestrial and alien. Or the net is like Disney doesn't own Avatar, does it?
Are we gonna meet ET?
It does.
It does.
Is it in this location? Is it
No,
here?
No.
Avatar Land is over in Animal Kingdom.
Okay.
Guys, I think we're about to hang out with Indiana Jones and Tarzan and E.T.
Yeah, here's the
Green
thing.
blunt rotation.
Here's the thing that might bring you a little less comfort,
E.T.
though,
Smoke Home.
Sydney, is that Indiana Jones is in the Hollywood Studios area. So if they're crossing
so
over
it wor-
different
it's free
areas,
I
it
think
might be
so.
free game of
Because
what
he's
things are
in
coming in and out.
he's in Disneyland. Like he's in land.
Yes, he's also in Disneyland. Yep.
The Stunt Spectacular show was in
The
Florida.
Stunt-
stunt
Universal
show is
Studios?
in Hollywood
World.
Studios.
Yeah.
Hollywood Studios. Gotcha.
Here's my
Yeah.
thought, guys. If they're all crossing over, I might not be the only blue person walking around here. That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
Don't piss him off. Don't do that.
So we find this temple then, right? That's probably where the other McKee is.
Or we follow these drag marks.
And we should probably follow the drag marks. Only
Yeah,
because I
be
want
very
to
careful doing so.
Might be one and the same.
It's true.
Anything fun in the supply chest? Oh, and you said there were embers of the camp. Nah.
There's not sparks or anything like that. It's like kind of washed out. But you can
No
see
warmth
it
at all?
was there. No.
Okay.
Can I reignite it for a checkpoint?
Yeah, you want to level up here and
Yeah, I'd
spend
like-
your XP?
I'd like to kindle the fire, please.
Okay.
Okay. We follow this and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Seems like it.
Be real sneaky.
Real quick, before we leave the camp, I want to ritual cast Detect Magic.
Ooh.
Attaboy.
You do? How long does that last?
That is 10 minutes.
Okay.
While he does that, I'm going to finish my coconut drink.
Mostly to look around the camp itself to see if anything magical had been left behind, even though it probably hasn't been.
Yeah, looking through the camp, it does not appear that the owner had any magical items on them.
Okay.
Or if they were here, they are no longer here still.
Okay.
Looking through crates, you find camping supplies, you find things of that nature, tools. If there's something in particular you're looking for, you can take a look for it. But-
Rope?
Yeah, another couple lengths of
Rope.
rope.
I'm gonna
There's-
like rope pill you guys now,
Can I have
just
a
like with
rope?
the flower.
If there's like maybe some tents we can pack with us, that might be an okay idea.
Yeah.
Well, there's one very large tent. It doesn't look like there's multiple smaller tents.
Damn.
We want to take that down. Probably going to weigh like 30 or...
I was about to say that might take a couple people to pack. That's
Probably
that's
not
a
worth
small
it.
tent. No. Okay. Bug spray? I don't know. Otherwise, I guess we're good to go.
And I want to take the map,
Food.
his map that was on the table,
Yeah, there you
to
go.
help us
Good
kind of
call.
figure...
Good call.
Oh, and a compass if there's one kicking around.
Yeah, you grab a compass.
Got a compass!
As you guys are starting to pack up and leave, the captain is going to jog over to you and be like, "Hey guys, so what's the plan?"
Everybody run.
Here's your second gold for hanging out. Right.
We're going to follow some suspicious tracks through the woods and maybe meet and or save that dude that you helped get here. The doctor.
Dr. Jones.
Yeah, Dr. Jones.
Okay, well, it was a pleasure to host you on my boat. There was something further up the river I really, really wanted to show you guys. It's really cool, but you guys have something important you wanted to.
What was?
I mean, if you want to just hang out here, then maybe we'll circle back at some point. No guarantees, but you know, you're welcome to. We're not stopping you.
Do you have
Well,
like,
actually, You could
Happy.
go. I insist.
Oh, okay. Do you have like a radio we could call you on or something when we wrap up here? Rendezvous and maybe check out that cool thing that you want to show us?
I have one radio.
Hmm. Could you write down the frequency we can reach you on radio?
Sure. Yeah, ham radios are a thing at this time, right?
I think so, yeah.
AM radios are even a thing at this time.
What's the cool thing?
Well, so there's this part where we go under the falls, and you see something. Actually, I have it. I have some of it here with me. You're not going to believe this. Well, hold on. And he runs back.
Hey guys,
Hey.
I'm gonna take bets on what it is because I know.
All right, you guys, you're gonna always love this. And he pulls out this, this beautifully, like a leather skin. Actually, it looks, yeah, kind of like a beautiful, elegant, horn. And he's like, I bottled some of it. It's just so I can make sure everyone can see it. And he turns it over, and he starts pouring it, and he says, "The backside of water!"
Yep, that's what I was expecting.
We're gonna go in that
Okay.
direction now.
I don't get it.
I appreciate it. I needed that today. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Oh, you need it? Oh, I'm sure I could get more. I go there pretty frequently, so why don't you take this one?
Okay. Thank you, Mr. the Wolf.
Of course. Make sure all my passengers make it safely. And the ones that don't, I don't talk about
Water.
those.
Probably the ones he took to see the hippos, y'all. But now we got the backside of water. So there's that.
So yeah, he hands you over a what looks like to be a beautiful handcrafted decanter. The decanter of endless water.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
I always wanted to play around with one of these. but
It's
I've got
really
my
the
thing
decanter of the backside of water, but that's just how powerful it is. That's how the power of the backside of water.
Well,
Wow.
I mean, who wants to take this? Richard, you're always...
It'll help you in a pinch. So never underestimate the backside of water. Is really what I'm trying to say.
All right,
Thank you,
I'll look
Dwayne.
this up.
Who's Dwayne?
Exactly. Mr. the Rock. So I guess we're gonna go. Wish us luck. And we go.
Yeah, so he gets back on his boat. He turns it on, charters it off, gets back onto the Jungle River.
Guys,
And-
did he look like a lot like The Rock?
Yeah, a lot like him.
Okay. I want to make sure that wasn't just me.
No,
I'm gonna be honest, I thought we were gonna have to fight him like we had to fight Pete, but I guess he was on our side to some degree.
Yeah, it seemed nice.
For now. For now.
Doesn't seem like someone who would, give Mick Foley a bunch of chair shots to the head and then not check up on him right after. But that's fine. Cool.
All right, can I get deck saves from everyone as he turns the ship around and fires? No,
Danger sense.
Heard you were
Open
talking
fire.
shit.
Yeah. So if you guys want to follow the trail or the direct marks, can I get some survival? Who is leading this charge?
Oh, I got a +3, guys.
I also have a +3.
I only have a +2.
I'll let y'all do it.
yeah, I got a +1, so.
Sid, we're in the front.
Ironically, I should have a base survival skill from Boy
Oh,
Scouts.
okay. Well, let's see. Let's see if I do any better.
I am so deeply distracted by the squish of my shoes because they're wet
Ugh.
and thinking about like trench foot and like malaria and just
Ugh.
like the bugs in a jungle of the bugs.
Yeah, I meant to ask you guys, did you get all your vaccines and shots and boosters before going to my wedding?
Yeah,
Wow.
absolutely.
Well,
Only
Yes,
the
of course.
COVID one. Only
Okay,
the
so you're,
COVID one.
you're definitely going to die of malaria on this.
I was gonna say, did I
particular
get malaria? And is there a vaccine for trench foot? I don't think so, because that's a
I don't
wound,
think
right?
I don't. It's a bacterial infection of the feces, so
Right.
that's fun.
Okay. I roll a 17 on survival. I unga, therefore I bunga, and I go, let's go!
I see like just
Into
a
the
wicked
woods.
huge spider, and I'm like, oh my god! And that like I'm not looking at the ground anymore.
Yeah, so yeah, you
Let's go.
there's a comically large spider that crawls over to you, but thankfully Tony's able to guide you back.
Fortunately,
on the
I was looking.
Not
at
even
the map.
guide. I'm just walking forward so blindly and happily that I don't even notice it, and people just are falling behind me. Just like, wee, oblivious.
Okay. You guys are walking through the jungle. How are you walking through the jungle?
Carefully.
Quietly
Yeah.
and carefully.
Giant banana spider? What is that?
I'm now Googling this.
They're,
Oh, they're in Texas.
like yes, they're like that fucking big.
They're showing up in
massive.
Texas.
Yeah,
Are they
they're
invasive?
massive, huge. I don't know. I don't like them though.
Yeah, no shit.
And when you get close to them, they like wiggle their butts real hard, so
Nope.
then their web starts like moving back and forth like really violently. It's a little crazy,
Oh, they twerk.
a little bit.
I hate it.
I hate it too. Yeah.
Keep them in.
Anyway.
Keep them there. Don't let them cross state lines, please.
Keep
Yeah,
it here.
you got this, right?
Yeah, I got it. So do we want stealth?
Do you?
I mean,
As a group, yes.
can't hurt. Although time is of the essence, I believe.
What if I use passive perception? That's pretty low, though.
Just don't want to be taken out by like a jungle cat or something,
Yeah,
or a hippo.
I'm thinking quiet. Maybe.
I think
Like we
carefully,
could walk-
quietly.
Yeah.
I mean, Sid, are either of us actually wearing the heavy armor?
I have to have the heavy armor, my guy. Some of us don't have the naked
unarmored
feet.
defense?
Yeah,
Hey, I'm wearing a vest, okay?
some people don't have the naked feet.
Alright, everybody
Oh,
click.
I'm okay. Sort of 14 is my stealth.
Good roll.
Are we all rolling still?
What's
you
the
want to.
advantage? Sorry, what's the advantage for?
Mine's at disadvantage because I'm wearing.
Disadvantage.
My bad. My bad.
Don't rub it in.
Sorry, we rolled the same.
All solid rolls.
Flat roll, not me. I suck. Sorry, guys. We Morrises are clumsy.
I mean, as long
Ironically,
as
the
I'm just
one-
not jingling.
Ironically, the one that's not wearing armor is the one stepping on all the twigs and wood.
I'm
on
sorry,
the
guys.
window.
I fucking suck at this kind of thing.
Richard, just watch your step, man.
I'm trying.
Try more. I guess. I don't know.
You guys make your way through the jungle, tracking the footprints and the looks like drag marks. You'll also notice that the footprints that are there, you're not able to see the person being dragged, but from what it looks like, the people that were doing the dragging have massive feet. You'd have to imagine they're rather tall, whoever they belong to. And as you come out into a large open clearing, you see what looks to be walls of wood of a village. And standing along the outskirts or on guard of the village you see tall, towering, slender, blue, one might say cat-like people.
The opposite of Smurfs.
Guys, I knew it wasn't just me. And I've never even given like one single crap about these movies.
But we've seen those movies, and we know how they're not just welcoming just because you are also blue, right? We know this.
But
we know
I do.
this.
But I also have my like Shelter of the Faithful feat. So maybe blue help blue, you know?
Well, you guys,
let's consider this. It might be really funny.
I'm with Andrew on this one.
while you guys decide what you want to do, let us take our break here. As you have survived the waters, the way of water, one might even say, along the jungle cruise that has led you to here, the Na'vi village of Adventureland. And let's take a break there.
Right on.
All right.
Alrighty. See you all shortly.
He didn't say one.
That's the point.
Ah!
What do I do with that one?
No one ever says one.
Guys.
All right, we are
There's
we
more
are back,
blue people.
everyone.
All right.
You have snuck up to the outskirts of what appears to be a Na'vi village here in Adventureland, the Amazon, wherever you guys have landed currently. It seems that these, like, what are they, 10, 12 feet tall blue alien people are here. And it seems that they might have been the ones that have taken off with your doctor friend. Or he's not your friend, you haven't met him yet.
Not even a doctor acquaintance.
So
What do you guys want to do?
Yeah, how do we want to handle it? Do we want to try the
How
peaceful?
far outside of the? How far outside the village are we?
I would say you're probably like 40, 50 feet.
Okay, and the perimeter is similar to what we're seeing here? Is it just like wooden fences all along?
It's like, you know how in Pocahontas, those big wooden walls they had, how tall they were, like, perspective to humans?
Mhm.
They're that tall perspective to Na'vi.
Okay, so they're fucking tall. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we can dig under.
Let's just be wicked polite, huh? How about that? Like wicked
Yeah, I was
polite.
wondering, do we want to go the social route, the stealth route, or the
I-
force route? I would contend not the brute force route.
I feel like they would beat our asses if we did that or stealth. I don't think we're gonna get around them.
I guess
That's
let's
fair.
just go as friends.
How do they say hi? Is it the thing with the hand? Is it the I see you, or is that more intimate?
I think ICU is their
Is that like a
catch-all for like
thing?
everything. I think it's their hello. I think it's their I want to fuck you. I think it's the I love
It's
you
everything,
tenderly. I think it's
right?
everything. I think it's
Okay.
everything.
I thought it was that thing you can't do with John Cena.
Yes, it's also that. That's
We
why
walk up to
John
the
Cena
Na'vi
and the
doing
Na'vi
this.
could never coexist.
Right. You just walk up to them and be like, I love you.
Well, because
They're
like I know, I
"You're not
like
gonna-"
my memory of the movies is very sporadic at best. But I remember him like looking her dead in those eyes and being like, "I see you," and I was like, I don't want to like roll up and be like, "I love you," if I say that, and try to be respectful.
You want to roll a history check?
Yes, I do. What's my history for these fucking movies? Great.
No!
Oh,
Wait.
1d02
1d02?
plus 2.
Oh, 1D's. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody.
I'm
Thank
counting
you.
that roll, so that is a natural one, unfortunately.
Out of 1 and 2, you got a 1, and that's it. You got to deal with it.
As someone else who has not seen the movies, actually, I saw them both again when the second one came
And they
out.
do like a this. They do something here.
I'm pretty sure the ICU came at the pivotal moment where Jake Sully and Natiri hair jobbed each other and made babies. So,
So we're not saying that.
I mean,
you
you can.
try. You can really try and like rizz them up, but that's on you.
Guys, blue to blue, shelter the faithful. Let's do this thing.
It's not how this works, Tony!
The blue can come in handy.
I guess we go say hi and we're trying to be as
Yeah.
respectful as we can.
Listen, as the I'm gonna try to play smooth operator here, okay?
Are you gonna hair sex them?
Absolutely not. I don't think my hair can do. Excuse
Let's
me.
make sure that we
which
go
one of
in,
y'all is
like-
Aang?
No, no.
I mean, I'm a waterbender right now, so
Let's-
maybe
let's
that counts
bring
for
it-
something.
Let's bring everything back. Let's bring everything back.
Episode title: The Ways of Water Bending.
I think we just go up there and be like, "Hey, can we get some of your unobtainium, please?"
We need the McKey, right? Is there anything wrong with asking them if they've seen one?
Probably
not
not,
technically.
unless it's their like holy relic of some sort.
Yeah.
Oh, what if it is their holy relic of some sort?
That's what
Show
they.
me the faith.
Why don't we just start off with like, we're not trying to impact your beautiful environment at all. We are down with nature, but we would like to just get through, and we need a MacGuffin to do it.
Guys, just a quick thought. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. We're assuming Indiana Jones was taken by these folks, or that he's somewhere in the vicinity, right?
We are assuming so, yeah.
And he's all about that belongs in a museum. What if the McKee is really important to them, and that's the thing that Jones thinks belongs in a museum, and that's what's
He's trying
going
to-
on here?
Then we
Colonize
say-
and steal from the local people. That's
Then
Just, I mean,
we
just
say we're here to arrest him for burglary.
But that doesn't give us the McKee is the problem.
Well, I mean, we don't have to. We can get him out, and then as a group work together to get it.
I mean, another thing to keep in mind is that it seems like the Heartless are somehow involved. were
Also,
fighting
we don't
some
actually know if
Heartless.
we don't actually know if it's here. I'm probably getting ahead of myself. I'm just writing in my head, you know.
I'm just saying, like, even if these guys are good and our friends and everything, there could be something going on with the Heartless that is gonna make somebody evil, even if they're not normally evil.
what's
True. Which means if we strike down whatever's causing it, everyone will go back to normal, right? That's what happened with Pete.
But also, let's bear in mind that we are crossing through multiple fandoms in a single area, whereas the last one seemed a little bit like singular.
True.
Like, because we got who is the enemy? Who's the bad guys in Jungle Cruise / Avatar / one Indiana some Nazis. We're fighting Nazis. maybe.
I look around at the party. In all of those instances, kind of white people, but I'm blue.
Good for you. That's
You're still human, though. You're
True.
not.
No, we are the bad guys in all those stories to varying degrees.
How are we the
No one
bad
here
guys
is-
in Indiana Jones?
To varying degrees, white people. I'm not saying we're the actual thing. But listen, in the Avatar story, we definitely are.
But specifically, who's the bad guy in Avatar? He was the guy with the crew cut.
Military.
It was,
It's
yeah, the
military.
military dude.
Okay, well, let's just keep those in mind for
listen-
who we might end up fighting. For our
I'm gonna
life.
take. I think my clothes are still like the more formal wear from the Main Street USA. I'm gonna start taking off all my formal wear and just get down into my common clothes and be like, I'm gonna look more like a hippie. And because
You should have gone druid. You should have gone druid.
I should have, but turns out that my ancient family had a frost giant in it, so now I'm stuck this way. So
I remain in my vest because that shows a lot of skin as is.
Let's go say hi.
Who's walking? Who's talking?
Andrew, you're probably better at the talking than I am in this instance.
Yeah,
I
all
feel
right, let's
strong,
do
but
it.
not so charismatic, you know.
All right, let's roll.
Right, I
Saunter
see
in.
you and do this. I don't. Whatever this is.
Yeah, I'll kind of like.
That's not
No.
it. Okay.
No,
Is everyone going, or is anyone holding back?
let's just
I'm
all
going.
let's not hide anything from them. Let's just
Yeah.
go.
Honesty is the best policy, right?
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
All right, you guys approach.
Yeah.
Not sneaking, not hiding. As soon as they kind of are making their, like, the guy on the left sees, he's like, "Whoa!" and he pulls out a massive bow and arrow and aims it at you. It's like, "What are you guys doing here? State your business."
He speaks English.
I think this is Jake Sully. He was originally human, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do you guys know my name?
We're from Earth, but we're not bad guys. We don't want to harm any of your tribe. We don't want anything from you guys other than we're just trying to pass through and return to our loved ones. We got separated from our loved ones, and we're trying to get back to them is all. We mean you absolutely no harm at all.
You guys are from Earth. I thought this was Earth. Isn't this Earth?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
yeah.
wasn't sure where we landed on everything. Yes,
Right, just
We're
okay. Well, what? You lost? What are you guys doing here? You can't be here.
we're
Followed
kind
some
of lost.
track.
We don't want to be here.
We found some tracks in the woods. There's someone we've been looking for who we saw the dragging marks. Thought maybe they were brought here.
Trespass.
Probably a trespasser. Yeah,
He was trespassing on our sacred lands.
that's not cool. Well, is what happened with that?
Is he alive?
I'll tell you what happened. He's here now. He's our prisoner.
Oh
So,
wow.
We're figuring out
Okay.
what to do with him. You know,
What was he doing?
So-
Trespassing.
going around through a sacred ground, trying to find something about fountains, something with water. I don't know, but
Are you doing Wahlberg right now?
he had like a kind of like a
You had a little bit of an accent.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what up? I'm not V. I'm blue.
That's what he talked like.
Yeah. It's the way of water. What you gonna do about it?
Listen, I could do something generic or I could do something memorable.
No, you're making choices. I'm here for it.
I'm Jake Sully. I'm from Boston. What's going on?
More Boston. You know what?
This
More
is Jake
Boston.
Sully, played by Matt Damon.
We need
Hi,
more.
guys.
We need more Boston accents in D&D. I'm for this.
Yeah, it works.
Is there any way that we could perchance talk to him?
It'd be really helpful. Maybe we can help figure out what you should do with him. You know.
You know,
We
lean
might
over.
even be able to take him off your hands if you want to get rid of him.
He leans over to the
Yeah.
the woman standing next to him. She kind of whispers in his ear. Kind of looks back. What's with him? Why is he blue?
Cosplay.
It's a thing.
We
Iron.
don't know.
Too many pennies.
It's not a
much
cultural
iron.
appropriation thing. He didn't mean to have any
It
connection.
feels a little cultural appropriation thing. It's not. doing
I
good
know
things,
it.
is
I definitely
That's
see how
highly
it looks.
offensive.
No,
I
this
get,
isn't makeup.
I get that. It's. I
It's
don't
a-
think he meant any connection to you guys
it's-
at all.
It's not makeup. Like, feel free to, if you need to check. Honestly,
Listen,
can I be honest?
I know I
It
too
doesn't
was
help.
once a white guy, now a blue guy, but I went through the proper steps. I did all the different religious activation ceremonies, so I know a thing or two about this.
I
And what
pull
you're doing,
out.
kind of offensive.
I pull out the actual Bible I carry as being a zealot barbarian, and I say, "No, I hear you. Same. Like all this, I gotcha."
Did that
Oh, you're a
sound
you're a
gently
missionary.
Canadian?
No, he's not a missionary. He's definitely not
He's
missionary.
not trying to convert any of
I'm
you.
converting. I'm just
No.
saying we're both blue, and like honestly, can I be honest with you?
You can
It's
tell.
it's neat
No, we're
to
both
finally see someone else around here who's also blue. Because I stood
Hello.
out like a sore thumb back there.
My name is Elder Tony, and I
Tony,
would
do you-
like to
do you
share
mean
with
that?
you the most amazing book.
Do I mean what?
Do you mean what you just said, or are you lying?
All of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to be upfront with them, like, hey man, I'm also blue. I don't know why, but I am. And also, yeah, I'm sticking out like a sore thumb back there, trying to relate. Like, hey man, I'm the only blue guy back there, so it's kind of refreshing for me.
Give me this is not really a persuasion check per se, but we can rule it that way. But you're kind of like a what is it, carousal check?
Is this an I know a guy?
No, this is more like a hey, we could be friends.
All right, this is persuasion.
Yeah, I'd say so. All right.
Imagine he's giving me the same face as the artwork.
Kinda. He's kind of like, I don't know if I like this. I gotta ask a few friends, see what they say about
Hey,
it.
listen, and about this right here, don't worry, I don't shove it in your face. Ask these guys; they've known me for years.
It's true.
Tell you
Or
what,
like some foundation we can put on him. Anything.
I think it'd just make him look green.
That would, yeah, that'd be.
Don't know if that'd be better or worse.
Then we'd end up meeting the Hulk next episode.
Shit.
listen, I don't want to have people keep coming and trespassing on our land, nothing like that. So, let me go speak to the elders. Go speak to the prisoner. But no funny business. Anything goes down. See these arrows here? right through your head. All right?
I don't want
I
that.
got you. All right. Let him in. And the door's kind of like
I don't know if I want to go in.
crack open.
Sweet, guys, it worked. Let's go.
All right, let's do it.
I'm
guys
so
are-
concerned.
You guys are led through the Navi village. Notable, the things here are of terrestrial Earth. It's like wood and trees and plants and things like that. And as they lead you around, I think you guys already knew my name, but name's Jake. It's my wife, Matiri. You know, things have been kind of weird for us a couple of years now. We were back home in Pandora, and then one day, a couple of years ago, we all just show up here. In, like, the Amazon or something?
It's
I don't fully
Florida,
understand how it
technically.
works.
That's weird.
Did you see like a creepy soul vortex beforehand? Any like inciting events that might have caused that? Or you just like woke up here?
Did you go to a friend's wedding and then went to bed after hitting the bar like a lot?
They don't really do weddings like they do back home.
Gotcha,
Back home
gotcha.
in Boston, Earth. But, you know, we were, you know, back on Pandora, bringing on trees and vines and shit, and now we're here. So, don't really understand it. Just
Okay.
acquired one day, but that seems to be how the way it is.
And everyone's like
Trying to make
breathing
you-
okay and everything? Like there's nothing off beyond.
Yeah, I breathe okay.
Alright, shit.
Navi don't really have asthma. Kind of wild.
There.
It's a good thing. Can you imagine? The allergies on Pandora? That would kill her. Couldn't take it.
I bet.
Alright. I'm gonna go talk to the village elders, so we can get something worked out, but don't go too far and go to the prisoner.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
So he kind of peels off, he walks away. You're led over to a comically large cage. And inside you see a normal man.
It's just
Um,
a lonely Indiana Jones.
Not blue. Just a normal man.
Well, I'd
He's
be surprised if Indiana Jones was blue.
He is an older gentleman. He has glasses. He's kind of a salt and pepper beard. He is wearing a hat. He's got
Oh.
a nice jacket on,
Oh.
some patches on his
It's-
shoulder.
It's his dad.
Can he not tell dogs to sit?
There he is.
Touche.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Hi there. How are you all doing? Seems we're quite in the minority here, but I don't suppose you're here to break me out of jail. I didn't know it was sacred grounds, but who can really say? There's no signs, things like that.
We're here
My
to do
name's-
what we can.
My name's Jones, Dr. Jones, by the way.
Dr. Jones, Andrew, fan.
Oh, you've seen my work.
Yeah, your work
Yes.
and your son's.
Oh, you know Junior. Are you
Know of.
his students?
Not quite.
We've learned a thing or two from.
Couple of history nerds amongst
A
you?
little bit. There's some
Yeah?
things he does that I wish people would keep doing more of nowadays.
No, I'm a bit
Punching
of
certain
history
individuals.
buff. Yeah.
Well, listen, I don't know how they let you through, but you seem to be a nice bunch of fellows. Do you think you could convince them to let me go? I would really love to not die in this cage. It's quite hot. I was not dressed appropriately for this.
If
Yeah,
we
it's my
got them,
jacket.
if we got them to let you go, would you agree to come with us immediately and leave their place?
I mean, sure, I do need to go back to my research, but I don't really want. Are you saying that you're kidnapping me, or I'm really being free is the end game I want to be?
Right.
Yeah, you're good.
Can we ask you a couple questions before we kind of talk to them, though?
Well, I have to look at my schedule, but yeah, I've got some time.
Cool. What were you doing here?
Well, I was on another expedition with my boy, actually, now that you mention it. We were looking after a particular cup. Some damn Nazis got involved, and the whole thing collapsed. That is to say, years and years of medieval research down the drain, as some weirdo knight watched as the Holy Grail fell into a chasm.
Somehow,
What?
when you said Nazis, Discord knew to do a thumbs down.
It was very cool.
I don't know how that happened, but it was like perfect.
Did my thing do that, or
Yeah.
You were like,
You
there were a
said
bunch of
Nazis,
Nazis,
and it went.
I like that. I'm a big fan of that.
Uh-huh.
But
Don't let that clip get taken too out of
Yeah,
context.
yeah.
but yeah, so I heard rumors of other tales. As you know, or maybe don't know, Holy Grail was said to be able to give eternal life to whoever sipped from it. With that gone, I had to look elsewhere. There were stories of an eclectic traveler, one who goes by the name W. He had written notes of places of power, one like this, one that could be triggered and hatched. So, while his notes are few and far between, I was able to get here, where I believe one of the temples near here may have the power or the necessary object I'm looking for.
I'm guessing the object is a holy item to these people.
Not necessarily. There are many places of power, many temples here. This place is rich with history. But I didn't know that, going through their area. They're quite a touchy people. They don't even give me conjugal visits. I see them walking around.
Does the name Mickey or McGuffin mean anything to you?
Not in particular. But, give a picture, or...
Yeah, I'll draw it like on the ground real quick, just like the shape.
Why don't we just show it to him?
Nothing to show. We gotta
I don't want
find
that
one
shit.
first.
Confiscated.
We have one, but
No, we've got to find
No,
one. There's
yeah.
one. We've got one on our radar that we're looking for.
Looks like this on the ground here. I doodled
Yep.
it on the ground for you.
So you draw the 3 circles.
Yes.
Yes. This symbol, this... whatever you call it, it appears in a lot of research done by this W fellow. He seems to appear possibly through time, or they categorize his notes incorrectly. So which made me think that he somehow is a long-living being. Maybe he found this power, whatever this circle arrangement means. I intend to find out more, but in my current predicament, can't do much. I would really love to continue my research if you could help me go. I can give you all the information I have, but there is...
If we get you out of here, can you take us to this temple where this magical item might be?
Potentially. Though I will say my adventuring days are done. I pretend to outsource such dungeon diving to... Well, you all seem quite formidable.
Yeah, we get around.
question: where'd your son go? Did he wasn't captured?
Indy? No, I believe he's back at his job, teaching. At least for another
Okay, so he
10 to 15 years.
come here with you. Okay.
That's a mighty big tent to put up yourself. You didn't have any help? It's just
There was
you?
a large, burly fellow who was driving a boat. I gave him a few gold to set up my tent.
Yeah, he liked gold, didn't he?
Kept saying you're welcome. Really, really a fan of that phrase.
Well, what can you say? You don't happen to have a radio on you, do you?
I do not.
Right. Well,
Otherwise, I'd be chatting to people.
that is fair. That is fair. Didn't think about that. Well, let's see what we can do for you, huh?
All right, please don't leave me.
Try not to.
As you kind of turn around, you see Jake Sully coming back towards you. All right. So, let me get back to it. Speaking to the elders, and I think we've found a way. Don't really want to execute this guy, but gotta get him. Can't just, let him go. Slap on the wrist. So, there's a temple not far from here. Said to test those. None of our guys have been able to do it successfully, but if you can do it, bring back the treasure inside. Do a trade. Get this guy, get whatever's in there. We get whatever's in there. What do you say?
Okay.
All right, deal.
What if whatever's in there is what we need, guys?
You know?
We hook it up to the
Teleport out of
back.
here.
Yeah, we hook it up to the map and we run.
Quick question. There are a number of temples in this area, right?
I know of only one in particular. The other ones are pretty far. But
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
the Temple of Teotihuacan. If you can brave the trials of Kenten-Ta, call it even. What do you say?
I don't know what any of those words mean, but I'm down for trials.
The Tianhua?
If you're going to be blue, you should probably start to learn our languages. I know it was hard for me to learn at first too, but I won't discourage you.
That's fair. Give it one more time. Let me get it right.
Teotihuacan.
Teotihuacan. All right.
And brave the trials of Kenten-Ta.
Kenten talk. Got it. What does got it? What does it mean? Or are those
I need
names?
you to write that down.
Oh man, I
People-
got it. I got it down. I got it spelled correctly and everything.
You said that your
Oh, yeah.
people couldn't do them. Did they come back, or is this a situation of they
They died.
They did not come back.
Jake, what?
Guys,
I didn't say it was going to be easy.
yeah, you guys are super tall and athletic as shit. And none of you guys were able to finish this,
We almost all died in a river earlier.
right?
Maybe they're too tall for it. Maybe it's like a limbo-based puzzle.
We
Maybe it's
nearly died to
smaller
like
rivers.
Go. We need shorter people.
we nearly died to an oversized dog person.
That too.
Speak for yourself. I hit him real hard.
I wasn't even conscious at the time.
Neither was Artem.
It's true.
You guys had a
Richard,
dog
it was
person in the
mine
jungle?
and yours fault.
It's a long story, Jake.
Sorry, one more question then. What's the treasure? What do you think the treasure is inside of there that we're bringing back? Just so that we know what we're looking for.
I don't know. Haven't been in there.
Jake.
That means it could be anything.
Yeah, it could be anything.
But you know there's a treasure.
Mhm.
How?
Is it
If
not
I- as-
obtainium?
What?
What?
That's ridiculous. Why would
Okay,
I be here?
I'm so sorry.
It's native Pandora. I thought you knew about our people.
Nope.
Listen, are we a joke to you?
No,
Tell me about
sir.
this?
Oh god, I fucked it up real good, everybody. Pretend I'm not here. I'll go first. I'll die first, guys. That's fine. Try not to die.
We know there's treasure in there because of writings and scriptures on the outside. But we know there's some kind of trials. No one's made it out safely.
All right,
You
well,
guys can do it. Bring it back. Get this guy out. Be on your way.
we'll do the best we can to be the first who can do it.
Good luck.
Okay. Do you have a map, or can you tell us where it is, just so that we can get there easily?
I do have the map from Dr. Jones's table. Could I present that to him and see if he can kind of give us some landmarks and anything?
Oh yeah. He's way
So,
off. It's not here. It's over here. And he's gonna draw on it. And it's several miles to the west.
Several miles. All right.
See, that's helpful because
Alright,
we would have
guys,
followed the wrong path.
Let's suit up and do this.
All right. Well, good luck. He's gonna extend a hand towards you.
It sounds like we need it. Thanks.
For what it's worth, I hope you don't die.
Thank you.
Me
Us
too.
Yeah.
Before we leave,
All right. Yes.
while we're still in the village, can I ritual cast detect magic again?
You can.
Just to
Does
see.
it take like a minute to do that?
Oh, I
10
guess it
minutes, I
takes
think.
longer. Never mind then. I'm not gonna stand around for.
I mean, we've been standing around for more than 10 minutes, probably. You could have been doing it in the background.
If you let me retcon it.
Imagine briefly though, it's All right, I'll show you the way. Wait, can we just hold on 1 second? And it's literally just standing.
What's
there.
that guy doing over there? Casting some kind of spell? Is he casting a spell?
No.
Magic's not
He's
real.
he's putting on deodorant.
I said no funny business. Well, I feel like I was very clear about this.
No funny business.
No, it's alright. Okay.
I mean, I don't find it funny.
All right. You guys head out with the correct instructions on your map from Dr. Jones and make your way into the jungle, headed towards the Temple of Teotihuacan. Can I get some spooky jungle temple music, please?
I will try.
It was
We need,
TOT
like-
what now?
The Prey soundtrack or
Tijuana.
something.
Ooh, that'd be
Oh,
sick
nice.
if we could do that.
I wouldn't do that. TV and film stuff is the danger
No,
ones.
I'm avoiding it. We got dark jungle music, ruins of jungle temple. Let's see if I can get the link before it sends me into the abyss of ads. Yeah, it's not quite spooky, but we'll run with this right now, and I'll keep looking.
That'll work. All right, it takes about an hour to get there, but you guys make it, and you see this ancient-looking temple shrouded in large, overgrown trees and vines in the jungle. Is there anything you guys do before you head in?
Now I ritual cast detect magic.
There you go.
Okay.
I've got my mage armor up. I think I'm good. Everybody still has their temp HP. I give another 10 minutes of rousing, inspiring speech just to make sure.
I know Artem took a dink of damage,
1.
but you're topped off again. Question for everyone. What languages do you all speak?
I have common and giant.
Common, celestial, and elvish.
I have common, thieves' cant, and service industry.
You know, I've heard that can be pretty useful sometimes.
I got
Yeah. I wasn't thinking about other cultures we might be interacting with.
Well,
And
that's your
D&D.
first mistake.
Yeah.
got Elvish and Orc.
Common, Dwarvish, Draconic, and Undercommon.
Jesus Christ, Artem.
I have way too many languages for some reason.
Draconic, you say?
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys are ascending the statuesque stairs, you see hieroglyphics of an ancient civilization on the side. And also you see writing. And although you can't read it fluently, given your draconic knowledge, you are able to pick out some particular words as you're able to walk in.
Oh. What
Notably,
are the
you
words?
see that this is the temple Teotihuacan, and below it says, "Behold the trials of Kinten Ta." and below it, it says. It's hard to make out the exact words, but the words that stick out to you are bravery, wisdom, ingenuity.
Hey guys, I think this is giving us a hint as to what the trials may be. It says,
Like these are the things they're gonna test.
yeah, bravery, wisdom, and ingenuity.
Okay.
Is there any indication, like, I know we're, like, does it seem to, is there any indication of whether it's, like, a branching thing, or if they have to be in that order?
It just kind of has it descending.
Okay.
So,
Do you guys think my reckless charging into battle counts as bravery, or is that just foolishness?
There's a thin line there, right?
Only one way
Yeah.
to find out, though.
Some
Well,
some
because it
people
definitely
make it,
wisdom.
I
some
think
people
we'll
make an argument sometimes that charisma is associated with bravery, but I'm sure you can sell a number of things connected with bravery.
Sure,
Well,
if
I
there's a
mean-
moment charging in would be brave, we'll know it, and we'll let you know.
I mean, I guess we just have to keep that in mind as we see them. I mean, we're all going to be in the trials together, hopefully. Hopefully there's not
Yeah.
some rift that pulls us apart separately or anything like that.
Well,
Knock
let's
on
not
wood
say
right
that
now.
before we go
Knock
in.
on wood right now.
I have
who
no
would
one!
ever have individual trials in a Halloween-themed game where everyone turned off their cameras for individual torment and torture?
Oh yeah, forgot about that one.
Who did that?
Who
Nobody
did that?
here did that.
Hmm.
Shh. No.
Is that me?
It is on my
I don't know where I am in the
on the
layout.
stream.
Wait, I know where you are in the layout.
Other,
There.
other way, Tony. Other way.
Oh, I'm reversed. Okay.
That guy. Yeah, that guy.
Interesting. We're all very different. Okay, so you guys head into the Dark Temple. Does anyone here have dark vision?
Nobody
We're
got
all
a lantern.
Humans.
I'm just going to wait for people to say they have dark vision as I describe this Dark Temple. Just
Okay.
feel free
It's
to
alright.
draw.
Sid's used to it in this campaign.
I've got a hooded lantern.
Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't get rope in my fucking pack, but I got a bullseye lantern, whatever that
Ooh,
is.
nice. So we got
the bullseye
that's
lantern.
fantastic.
I
Bullseye
have-
lantern. It's like a cone. It's farther distance, but like a smaller range, right?
It's 120
Interesting.
feet of light.
Yeah.
Pretty
I
rad.
have incense.
Got a torch.
We'll smoke
Let's
good.
go with the
They're good.
bullseye lantern then.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
can,
one of each,
It'll
right?
smell really good when we can't see anything.
that's why I have so much oil. Now it makes sense.
Yeah,
Did you burn all your oil on that
right?
trash fire?
No, I used one. I said I used one. I still have 7 things of oil.
Oh my god. You
I
need to
know.
be careful, man.
It gave
did
me
you start
8. I'm
with?
so flammable.
If someone fireballs you, you're gonna explode.
I
Artem,
didn't
what?
choose this.
Is this from your background?
No, yes, yeah. The background determines your equipment, right?
Right, yeah.
Whatever pack it gave me access to has no rope, but has a bullseye lantern and 8 things of oil.
Okay.
Jesus
I
Christ.
think. Oh, do you have like a Dungeoneer's kit or something?
Let me check real quick. I'm sure I can find it. But continue on.
And bards are freaky. Why wouldn't they have rope?
please. Well,
None of us have dark vision.
No, but we got the lantern and a torch. At least.
Sorry, I had to get the joke in, but
Yeah.
I am telling you it's dark.
Yes.
I will light my torch.
Well,
Um,
you sent me some memes to that effect. You enter a cave. I have dark vision.
this is part of the entertainers pack.
Bullseye for like
Oh, maybe for
shadow
a spotlight or like a spotlight.
Oh yeah, that's what it's for.
Dude, we're going in there
gotta
with
be.
a spotlight. That's kind of cool, actually.
Alright, real quick, what was the feat you took again as a?
Warcaster.
Okay, that's what I thought it was. All right,
Good choice.
solid choice. All right.
If we need to, I could wrap my vestments around my great club and set them on fire with his.
No,
We've
we
got plenty
have a
more
torch.
torches.
Good.
We
We've got
have
a torch and 2 different kinds of lanterns. We are lit up.
And you know what? I'm not even going to hold my lantern. I'm going to ritual cast Unseen Servant and just tell him, walk with us and hold it.
Ooh, nice.
All this gold and a servant?
I'm rich! That's the class I picked!
Oh,
The best background. The best class. Upper. What is the marching order?
Unseen Servant first.
I will go after the unseen servant, I guess.
I'll
Is
bring
there
up the
room
rear.
for? Is there room for 2x2?
Oh,
yeah,
that's a good
it's
question.
10 foot wide.
Okay.
Okay.
I
there's
too will go up
for
front.
unseen servant.
I'll be in the back because I'm more ranged.
Yeah,
Sword out. Shield also out.
I will bring up the rear so that we have
New
that.
game.
you know.
Human.
Oh,
Fighter,
I was
longsword.
thinking that.
Ah!
I will say we should let the Unseen Servant just be like the square in front of us, just in case
Yes.
there's
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if we're 2x2, Richard, I can hang in the back with you.
I don't know. I think Barbarian usually want to be up front in case there's any danger
Well,
up front.
Sid call. I mean, if we want us both up front, I'm fine with that.
I mean,
I-
Richard should be in back.
Yeah.
All right, Sid. So fighter and barbarian side by side. Here we go.
Alright, I'll be second row.
This feels very Darkest Dungeon right now. I just want to say.
No, and that scares me a little.
We're getting in order.
You guys all
Whatever.
take sanity damage as your torches lower.
Whatever we do, we don't interact with that end running pedestal that summons the whatever it's called. The Stalker. What is that thing called? Remember
I
the
can't
Andrew?
remember. I
That
don't
one
fuck
Andrew
with that thing.
texted us about. You were like, "Should I summon this?" And we were like, "No."
I
So
beat the game. I never fuck with that thing. All right, you guys start making your way through the temple corridors. You kind of make a turn around as it starts to descend slowly. You have your
Shambler.
lights. That's what it is.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
As you're walking along, descending down into the darkness with your lanterns lit, you feel. So your unseen servant is in the front, you said?
Yes. Yeah. Do you want me to post the like spell?
Do you
stuff?
mind?
Yeah. Here you go. So its only thing right now is to walk in front of us and hold the lantern. I'm fully ready for it to fucking die immediately.
It has hit points. It has AC. It's just invisible.
Yeah, it's a
and
target.
Shapeless.
It is a valid target.
It doesn't say it floats. Does it?
It does not. I don't quite. I mean, it is corporeal because it can interact with objects.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it says anything about floating. So if it steps on a trap, it steps on a trap. Which might be good for us.
That was my thought.
Well,
Unless it
so,
activates
as
the
you
whole
guys start
fucking
making-
wall.
descending, your unseen servant doing its command to go forward ahead first. Unfortunately, does not feel the step fall as it moves into the ground. All around you, the walls, the ceiling, and the ground begin to shake and rumble as little pieces of dirt and rock fall from the ceiling. Behind you, the ceiling falls down,
No.
Nightmare.
walking the way you came in.
Yep, hate it.
In the distance, you can hear the rumbling.
It's a gravel
As a-
road! Everyone run!
As a massive boulder comes
Yep.
barreling towards you all. What do you do?
Run.
Run.
I take the lantern from
Okay.
the unseen servant because it can't move
Yeah.
that far.
All right, as you are running, you do not see, or you are not able to see the multiple footpad traps. Can I get a dex save from everyone as you are triggering the dart traps.
Danger
Uh-oh.
sense.
Fucking Jake fucking Sully, you motherfucker.
Ooh.
Ryan, you tell me if danger sense gets to apply here, because we do have a lantern, but you tell me.
I think this specifically refers to what is happening right now,
Traps,
actually.
Well, but it says I have to be able to see it, and that's why if we're running in the dark,
No.
I want to make sure.
It's
Why?
saving against effects that you can see. Oh, such as traps.
That's just traps and spells. That's why I'm asking if it's
I
gonna.
we had the lantern, we had torches.
See, like it says traps.
Yes,
Like
we're
you
well
are,
lit.
you're
Right.
triggering it, but you're like
But I can
ready
see
to
them,
dodge
right?
this thing coming. So
I
Okay,
think
I'm
it's
just making
specifically is like if it's an invisible trap, like the effects of the trap itself are invisible. That's what it
Okay.
means.
Okay, I just want to make sure, like, since it is dark, no dark vision, etc.
Well, the
I
only
do feel like danger sense refers to Indiana Jones style traps.
yeah.
Great.
The only reason I
Perfect.
say that is because it specifically talks about the effects being the thing that you see, not the trap being the thing you see.
So it's already off. And
Right,
I'm
it's off,
then
and as
avoiding.
long as
it's
you
my
can see
reaction,
it.
it's not my avoidance.
Exactly.
Okay. That's fair.
Yes. Okay, Tony, Sydney, excellent job. You are graceful. Artem, even you with your bad leg currently, you are locked in right now.
Oh no.
Andrew and Richard.
Yep.
Sadly, you are less so, as darts are shooting all around you. Two are able to hit the both of you.
Not surprised it happened to me. Very surprised it happened to Andrew.
I did not roll well.
Come on, Andrew,
Yes.
rogue it up. Let's go.
Two darts hit you. You both take 6 points of piercing damage.
There go my temp hit
Yeah,
points.
the temp, yeah.
It's not the worst. Did you say you re-upped the temp hit points?
Yep. So
Oh, okay.
you were up to 5 hit points, or 5 temp hit points. I mean.
Okay, cool, thank you.
D&D music. The chase worked really well before.
Ow!
Here we go, better. As you are continuing to go, you see more traps are activating, and large buzzsaws are moving outside from the walls. It does not seem that anyone. What is it? The vow of the Pentient Man. Not today. What do you guys do as you're charging through this? It is kind of entering through. There's not like a clear path for you guys to make it.
I yell, I think this is the bravery part!
Describe one more time the obstacle.
Buzzsaws coming from outside the walls and ceiling and floor.
Okay.
The walls
It was-
and ceiling and floor.
If it was bravery, I don't know what this is proving because we're all running scared.
As I'm running past, can I use my great axe to try to like slap each one and like dent it enough, or like try to like knock it away from the others behind me?
The buzzsaw?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, are they moving, or can I like, you know what I mean, like try to hit them so they swing outward a little bit more for people behind me?
Real quick. I'll get back to that in a second. Artem, what's the speed of the Unseen Servant?
Oh, it's 15. He's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
yeah.
ran way past him.
Is
I
he?
mean, not that he makes any noise. Or
I was gonna say, is he an unheard servant? Because
So
It doesn't say. So you tell me.
I think we
since
all
I'm
hear
bringing
a...
up the since I'm bringing up the rear, I'm gonna let everybody else handle what's up front. I am gonna be shooting rays of frost behind me, trying to slow it down by 10 feet, to just keep that boulder further behind us.
Okay. Let me get an attack roll from you, Tony, as you swipe at the what's it called? The the buzzsaws.
buzzsaws.
And let me get it's an attack roll from you, right? For Ray of Frost.
Yep.
Let me see it.
You said it's not a penitent man thing? Because I was going to say, like, kneel, roll, somersault.
Oh, it is. You're not getting the opportunity to go through this carefully.
Oh, gotcha.
That is a dirty 20 with max damage
I would still
and
like to
10
roll.
feet slowed.
It takes a significant chunk of ice damage that is starting to slowly kind of catch on the walls. It is still coming towards you, but you damaged it nicely. Tony, 14? Yeah, you swing around. Let me see some damage.
All right. You want multiple things here, or just
How many times can you attack?
the one? But either way, yeah, I'm gonna smack that buzz off for 10.
Yeah, you come and move it and slash it. You break it. It's like kind of jammed in the wall now. There's a little crawl space that you guys, or a little area that you can go through, but it is safe for you guys to go.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'll slide on through there.
All right, you make it past through here. Can I get athletics rolls from everyone to just keep the momentum going?
You motherfucker.
Here we go.
You son of a bitch.
Artem and Sydney.
We did really good that first bit, buddy.
You stumble. I will say, because Richard was able to use Ray of Frost, he slowed it down enough where it doesn't overtake you currently, but it is right on your heels. So you guys need to keep getting up and moving.
Yeah.
You see towards the end of the hallway, there is a wall with a tiny little alcove, and in front of it is a pit of spikes. It seems this is the end of the hall. You have a couple of seconds to react before leaping to the other side and hoping you don't slide down or accept your fate.
Oh man.
I'm jumping.
Yeah, absolutely.
How long did you say is the gap again?
10 feet.
Momentum and I'm all in. I'm going for it.
Yeah,
Don't let
I
the
pulled
momentum
the.
stop.
I would like to use one of my hand axes that I'm gonna keep fucking using until they're dead. Like I'm gonna like what ice climbers, they have those picks and they use them to like just latch onto shit. Yeah, I'm using them like that.
I'm still holding my great axe, so I will do the same if need be.
I had a similar thought with the crowbar, where it's like I'm gonna go for the jump, but if I fall short, something to like hook in.
We
Hopefully
have
catch
3
the
of
leg.
us jumping with our Smash Brothers recovery moves.
Yeah.
There's not a ton of space there for you to all leap and latch onto the other side.
Well,
I'm hoping to clear it.
yeah, hoping to clear it for sure.
I don't know if I actually can clear it with my strength score.
How far? How long?
Tony, was that an attack roll to leap into latch onto the other side of the wall?
Oh, it's just that I want to also just clear it. I'd rather not. If I can make it, I want to make it. But
You're leaping across the 10-foot.
yeah, that was my
chasm.
jump.
Okay,
Or my
yeah, make it.
athletics check for a jump. Great. I make it. I immediately want to pivot around and like get ready to like grab some other people's hands if I need to.
Do I have to? Is this another athletics?
Yeah, if that's what you're doing.
Gotcha. Yeah. Clearing. Oh,
Does Artem have
Better than
the
mine.
thing, or does Tony have that now?
I
He
have
has
it
it
now.
tied to his
Right.
axe
Tied
right
to
now.
my great axe.
I
I'm gonna say, Artem, I got you. And I am going to, alright, like, just trust me. At the moment you jump, I'm gonna cast Gust to push you another 5 feet to get you at least half of the way there.
that
And
would
that dust is
okay.
MVP.
I've got the rope out, and I'm like tossing it to him to like grab on.
Well, Sid's coming before.
Okay.
Yeah. Sid, what about yours? Because you're with us.
I'm jumping. I'm jumping. Oh, okay.
No,
Nice.
not a problem. Well,
Now
Okay.
watch. When we all make it, there's an invisible platform, and the boulder just keeps coming anyway.
Yeah.
All right, all of you, through strength, will, determination, all manage to clear, and a little bit of magic. As Richard, you just just airbend Artem clear across to the other side. You're all able to clutch onto like this little, like kind of like imagine like 6 inches of a little area that you're able to just hold on to not fall back into.
Eat that.
Artem, how's your leg doing? You must be suffering right now.
So, fun fact, I literally could not make the jump without your gust because per the rules, you jump, long jump, your strength score, which is 5.
Well, I am glad that I was able to gust you over.
Holy shit.
I would say we exhibited bravery.
All according to Cake. You guys all clear the 10-foot spiked trap chasm. And as you do, you turn back to look at the bouldering. Slowly comes to a stop. About 10, 15 feet away from you guys.
Some Elden Ring shit.
Didn't fall into the pit or anything.
No.
What
Does
a
it
good-
then, like,
Dropped it in.
turn to face us?
Yeah, it's like...
And then it just does, it pauses and then does the...
Yep. It's my favorite fucking clip.
There's about, there's like the pit of spikes, there's you guys all clutching to the wall, and then there's about 10, 15 feet here, and there's the boulder where it stopped.
Oh, okay.
What's
What's down?
down? Yeah.
Pit of spikes.
Like just spikes. There's
So-
no like door down there or
And
anything
grabbing the
like
wall, do we climb up? Is there a path to our left or right? Like where's the natural progression point from here?
Do you go back to the other side? There's not a whole lot of space where you... There's 5 of you holding onto this 10-foot square space, just
Yeah.
clutching. So,
that. Is
So
there
this
a-
whole corridor went to a pit of
button?
spikes and a stop, like that. That's it.
from what you can see on your side...
Okay. I guess are we able to shimmy around? Like, is the grippy stuff like all the way around, or just on this this side of
the
the
stuff is
wall?
all the way around. So,
Okay.
God.
Yeah, let's start shimmying around back towards the where the boulder is.
would you like to make an investigation check?
I would like someone better at investigation to roll an investigation check. Yes!
Say no more.
My dude!
My dude. It was very Monarch the way you said that for
Oh,
me.
my dude! Good job!
Yeah, what an investigation. I'm not even gonna flush.
You fucking nailed it!
Oh, come on.
I see
Really?
everything.
Is there like a button he pushes?
You do see everything. As you kind of go and move along the walls, you find one little brick. You're able to push in, and then the door opens.
You
And
think that
with a
counted as
natural-
a second trial?
and with a natural 20, if you wish, if you were to go over and to investigate said boulder,
Yep.
you would notice that it is extremely light.
I thought it fucking... I literally was thinking it! It's the goddamn
Your
thing
ice-
from the fucking Hollywood studios and it's fucking hollow!
Your ray of frost almost shattered it. It was quite a heavy damage that it took. And investigating, it appears to be rubber?
I look up at the ceiling to see, do I see actual, like, temple things, or do I just see, like, styrofoam black tiles up above?
It's temple. It's real temple stuff.
Okay.
Those traps that you encountered, those blades, those darts,
Those are
those are all real.
Yeah, it fucking hurt. The arrow? Yeah, it hurt. That felt real.
The boulder doesn't seem to be real. I mean, it would hurt. It wouldn't kill you, though, probably.
Oh, God.
But he said people died here, right?
I mean,
Probably
no, he
running
said
from the
people
boulder
never
and
came
getting-
back.
Just other
Yeah.
things?
Oh yeah, are there a bunch of like skeletons in the pit of spikes?
Yeah, you see a lot of really
Word!
tall
Okay.
skeletons in the pit of spikes.
Jesus.
Something about being
Okay.
10 feet tall didn't really help them leap over to the side and not fall in.
Well, I mean, this is encouraging, right, guys? We made it farther than they did.
Kinda.
At least
Further
that
than all
much.
of these guys. Yeah.
Let me talk a bit more, like 10 minutes more, about how good this is.
You know, your motivation for initially thinking about Clockwork Sorcerer also kind of works just for this.
To be clear, I think you can only do Inspiring Leader once per short rest, if I am correct.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna take a short rest.
Take a short
Took an
rest?
hour.
No, we can.
You said that there was a brick, right?
Ow.
Yeah. There's a door. A passageway opens up.
All right, let's point that lantern in there. and see
So
what-
do we think this is wisdom or ingenuity that's coming up?
I was kind of hoping finding the brick was one of them, and we were 2 for 3.
Wisdom was the next one on the list.
Who's our wise man, gentlemen?
I never made it as a
blue.
wise man.
I never met a wise man.
I'm not unwise.
All right, you guys keep going down.
Yeah.
It's distinctly not me. I do not lead the charge into
Same
this.
order as before.
I think so. I can
Like I
remake
said,
the
Barbarian.
Unseen Servant.
If we need Barbarian out front, it's fine. But just for the record, not doing the wisdom thing. It's not. That's not me.
I'm not sure if our order will matter so much for the wisdom. The wisdom will probably target all of us.
Yeah. Is it a wisdom boulder?
You guys are walking. Yeah, more rocks fall. You guys die.
What if the boulder being rubber meant it was wisdom?
With one trial down, you guys keep walking down the corridor, and you come to an open room. And actually, there's a light there. It seems like there's some sconces, and some fire going. And in front of it is a large, beautiful, sculpted door. But in front of said door, you see 2 suits of armor, it seems.
No.
Hmm.
2
Whoa.
Mesoamerican Aztec-looking suits of armor stand there in front of the door.
Dude, this. Where did you get this image? This is sick.
Is Horizon
interesting.
Zero Dawn or something?
I think it's Destiny, actually.
I was gonna say it looks like Horizon meets Destiny meets like the Gerudos. Like, you know what I mean?
As you guys approach,
Yeah.
they signal to you. It's like, halt!
Oh.
We are the gatekeepers. We keep this gate from any non-worthy of seeing Keten Tar. Only the most worthy and faithful of Keten Tar may pass forward.
Guys, I bet one of them tells the truth and one lies.
The Kenton Ta.
Do you believe you are worthy? And it's kind of like the Hecko-y, like, Alphonse talking from the suit of armor, going back and forth.
We hope to prove ourselves worthy.
Very well. I shall ask you questions, and you shall prove your faithfulness to Keten Tar. Who will be the one answering the questions?
Oh, just one?
+1 to my wisdom, y'all.
I've got a +1 to wisdom, -1 to intelligence.
I've got a +3 to both intelligence and charisma, but my wisdom ain't good.
I got a +1 to wisdom, but I also get half proficiency to everything, so I have +2 in most wisdom skills.
Can we crowdsource before we answer?
Both.
One person representing?
Both armors, like just their helmet, kind of like turned towards each other, and they kind of whispering to each other. You may.
Nice.
cool.
Okay, cool.
All right,
Okay.
yeah. I could do that.
Sure.
Unless anyone wants to.
Not me.
All right. If anything goes wrong, it's my head, I guess. All right. Has anyone ever asked you that before?
No.
Interesting. Do people often ask you guys questions?
Has anybody gotten here before?
I will be asking the questions. We will be asking the questions. This is the trial of faithfulness. All right, first question. In the Tiki Room pre-show, what are the names of the birds?
Oh God, I don't know any. I never go to the tiki place every time I'm at Disney World.
Roger and Bill, Claw and Clyde, Jason and Tong, Gideon and Doobie.
I really
Can I
like
phone a friend?
Clyde and
You may
Claude.
not ask your wife, Richard. I know you. I see everything.
Melody isn't here, Richard.
Guys,
I'm looking for my wife.
I'm inclined
She's
to
just
say,
my girlfriend right now.
I'm inclined to say Clyde and Claw.
I feel like maybe, and I feel like it's not Doobie. I feel like it's not the Doobie answer.
Yeah,
But at the same
probably.
time, old-timey Disney was making weird answers, you know?
Can I insight them to see if like there was a slight inflection on any of them
Tip off.
when he was giving the list?
You can. They are inhuman suits of armor. So if you really crush it, yeah.
Let's try it.
Crush the fuck
All
out
right,
of it,
yeah,
buddy.
that's fair.
Did I roll a history check to see if I had like seen that anywhere on like fun facts?
Have you?
I've never been.
I may have, but I was day drinking the whole time. Mostly we hung out at the Hollywood Studios one, the one with the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I would have seen it.
Roll for history. Gonna need a little bit more than that.
More than that.
Wow.
anyone have guiding any
Guidance.
I can.
guidance?
I got a
I
plus
can
3 in
smack
history.
something.
You can what?
I can smack something.
I got
That's
a
all
plus
I
3 in
got.
history. Can I assist and/or roll myself?
You can roll. You're the smart Barian, right?
Nope, I'm an average Barian.
Well, at the time I did have a girlfriend who was super into Disney, so I'm gonna roll my history because maybe she told me about it at the time and I hadn't forgotten by then.
Oh,
Ugh,
jeez.
nope.
All right, I'm gonna go with Clyde and Claw.
Your answer is Clyde and Claw.
Correct.
What did you do?
You are correct.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Done. Next question.
Oh fuck.
What is the theme of the Treehouse walkthrough?
Oh,
Oh,
Swiss Family
Swiss Family
Robinson.
Robinson.
I know that one. I love that ride.
Richard,
Is it-
high five.
Tarzan? Is it Mickey Mouse? Is it Swiss Family Robin Treehouse? Or is it Aladdin?
Richard and I high five as we say it to each other.
I believe it was Swiss Family Robinson.
Your answer is Swiss Family Robinson.
Yes.
That is correct.
Woo!
Good
I
job.
think in Disneyland it's Tarzan.
No, it's Swiss Family in both.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've
Tarzan
only been
is
to one when
a
I
little
was
forgotten.
10.
That is one of
It
my.
was when I was 10. It was not forgotten when I was 10. That was pretty much all I had.
Final question.
Oh shit.
Which of the following is not the name of the Jungle Cruise riverboat?
Oh.
Oh!
We heard it recently, huh?
No,
Yes.
but there's multiple names of multiple boats. So
Oh.
only one of these is going to
What?
be made up. Yeah, all the boats on the right have different names painted on them.
Is
So
it
one-
Amazon Annie, Nile Nelly, Congo Connie, or Rainforest Rhonda?
Oh,
Rainforest
shit.
Rhonda.
I believe it's Rainforest Rhonda as well, but
Because all the others are named after rivers.
exactly.
Mm,
So that's my
Oh.
best guess, but I don't know for sure.
No, I'm on the
it's
same
my
boat.
ass. Rainforest Rhonda.
Your answer is Rainforest Rhonda. You are correct.
What the fuck? Y'all's freaking deep trivia is insane.
That one was context clues.
You are clearly
really good.
wise,
Whoa.
true faithful of Kententaw. You may proceed. And they both step aside.
We high five everybody. Everybody high five.
God
Please.
dang.
They place their hands on two pedestals to the side, and then the doors swing open.
Oh, I thought they were high-fiving.
Yeah, me too. Oh well.
You know, I really thought they were going to ask what Jehovah's first lover was.
I jeez. I'm gonna quick perception check around the room, see if there's like a nook or cranny stuffed with some hidden stuff while we're here. I doubt it.
In the gatekeeper room, you think they got some stuff squirreled
Who
away?
knows? Maybe someone tucked like a little locket or something away.
I'd also
Or
like to ask them. Yeah, I was gonna say as we go through, I'd also like to ask, hey, has anybody else answered your questions lately?
Lately, no. There was one man a long time ago.
In
It
a
has been very
galaxy.
long.
I have a feeling it was W.
Did they ever come out?
How long?
Not through this way.
How long ago was it?
It is hard to say.
So what do you guys do like for fun?
All right, I'm gonna go through the door.
Well, I have a lot of fanfic here. If you'd like to
Oh,
read,
I'm good.
it's really good. You just got to get through the first 50 or so pages, and then that's when it really opens up.
Erotic
really
friend
picked
fiction.
up.
Isn't there does that like there's that one Smash Brothers fanfic? Does it still hold a record for the longest fictional
think
work
so, yeah.
written by a human?
Well, they haven't read this guy's fanfic. All right, you.
It's just my
You
immortal.
thing with that 16 perception? Whole lot of
Yes.
nothing.
You guys successfully beat the trial of the gatekeepers, proving yourselves to be fans faithful enough to Kententaw, and you guys proceed through. You come into walk for a while until you reach a grand chamber. On the far wall, you see beautiful adorned sculpture, a beast of some sorts with a long kind of outward snout and sharp teeth. And around it are adorned with decorations, adorning to Kententaw. In front of it, you see 4 pedestals. Each one of the pedestals has a different pattern on one. One is square, perfectly right angles. One, the lines are kind of wavy, choppy, alive. One, loops, going across gracefully and freefully. And the last, sharp, choppy, moving up and down all the way around. And in the center of these 4 pedestals is one large, like a platform, a space.
Hey, okay, cool. We do have a little bit on here.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Two
What do you
thoughts. Hey, Richard, what happens
Yeah.
if you cast Gust on this one with the loop-de-loops?
I'll try it.
The loop-de-loops one?
Yes. I'm
You
of 2
cast-
minds here.
You cast Gust on it,
Yep.
and the lines, the loop-de-loop lines, begin to glow a bright blue.
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Father, you smoke?
Uh,
I quit.
I'm
I quit.
going
I wouldn't
to-
if I knew.
I'll light a candle.
I'm going to take out the decanter of endless water and say geyser and shoot it at the one with the wavy looking.
Okay. You take out the decanter of the backside of water. You utter its command word, and yes, in a deep blue, the lines along the side, the choppy, wavy lines, begins to glow.
Wait, do you mean this one or this one?
Which one did you shoot it at?
Second from the left.
Second from the left? I thought that looked more like fire.
Well, why
Oh,
are
I
you-
did
I
see
thought,
waves,
they
too.
looked like waves.
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
see that too.
I think fire might be the one on the right.
Okay.
Or I was thinking that, or like lightning. Not that we have any.
Well, is there
Would
some...
that mean that the one on the very left is Earth?
Yeah, is
Is
there
that
any
what
dirt
thinking?
on the
Yeah, 'cause that
floor?
could be like
I was thinking
bricks
that,
or
or like
threads.
bludgeoning.
Is there any dirt on
Everyone
the
was
floor?
talking at once.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, there's dirt on the floor.
Can I pick up some dirt and throw it on top of the one all the way on the left?
It pauses a moment, but eventually it does glow in a bright yellow.
And I'll light the candle, set it on its side on top of the one on the right.
All right. And below it, just as the other ones before, in a bright orange red, the pedestal lines begin to glow. The blue, darker blue, yellow, and red lines, all of their light converges and moves onto the center platform.
So I've seen this movie.
Yep.
What is it supposed to do now? It's lighting up.
Am I supposed to stand up there, do you think?
Do we have to reach our hand into the hole?
Oh yeah, could I peek in there? In the mouth, see if there's anything.
You don't see anything in the hole.
I'll
Would
reach
you
I
say
in
summoned
your
an
hand in
unseen
there?
servant.
I didn't. I said just peeked in.
I can heal myself, technically.
Well, before we do that,
can-
I summon an unseen servant. Ritual cast that. And I tell it,
Stick that in there.
grab whatever's in this hole.
Oh.
Does he talk? Does the unseen servant have a name?
No.
No.
It ain't, you got no name.
I
It's
guess
also
you
the
just hear-
unheard servant.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh,
okay.
well, I thought that would work.
What goes in the middle? Because
Um,
maybe the power of friendship. Group hug in the
Heart.
light.
We
Ryan,
need somebody's heart.
I'm not.
No!
I'm not putting it in there, but I want to compare the Mickey we currently have to the size of the hole.
The size of the hole is much larger than the key.
Okay. Oh, good.
So wait, they
Power of
all,
friendship, y'all. Bring it
all
in.
the light goes
Hug.
onto the pedestal in the middle, or they go to the jaw of the beast?
Go to the pedestal in the middle.
Oh,
Go to the-
I pull out a mirror and try and reflect the light into the hole?
There you go.
The light's kind of going towards the base,
it's
kind
like
of
LED.
under lighting.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Like as if the pillar's been activated.
Gotcha.
So no one wants to
You're on
group
it.
hug on the pedestal,
I'll
huh?
group hug you on the pedestal.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. Let's
Everybody
all
in.
go up to the pedestal. Let's all stand on the
Power of
pedestal
friendship.
together.
Big hug.
If
Big
we
group hug.
Guys.
if we die, we all die together.
You guys gather and you all squeeze and hug, and as you do, nothing happens.
No, not nothing.
We got a
Pretty
hug.
good. This was
Friendship
nice.
happens.
Roll for serotonin.
I'm just glad we're all here together. Roll for serotonin. Maybe the answer is milkshake. Oh.
Can
I'll
we
put milkshake.
see what happens if we use these same 4 elements on the pedestal in the center simultaneously?
Well, do we want to put the Mickey on the pedestal?
Sure, let's try that.
Oh yeah, I can do that. I set it down.
You set it down, nothing happens.
I put it back in my.
Is there any kind of clue we might have missed, guys?
Yeah, can we take a look around the room?
I roll investigation.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Not this time.
Can I assist for advantage?
Sure.
Alright, with advantage.
better.
There you go.
A little better. Looking around at the walls, you see a number of depictions. This tree is in the middle with its kind of wings outstretched around it. But also you see people going up, worshipping it, bowing to it. In their hands you see books, you see scrolls, you see vases, you see what looks like could be considered art. Treasures, things crafted.
Put the peg leg up there.
It's a I set
You put the peg leg up there. The platform is very strong now, but that's it.
Okay, I pick it back up.
The platform is very strong after we put the peg leg up there.
I pull out
Power.
my I have a book of monologues tucked in. Instead of an instrument, I chose monologuing and public speaking. And so the item associated would of course be a book of monologues that I open at random. Actually, if I had something, I would do it here, but shit, I don't. I'll open a sonnet and
Forsooth.
stand in the light and read it. Doesn't appear to be on this computer. Well, I can Google, huh?
Just wing us one. I want to see what's in that old Andrew noggin.
That time of year thou mayst in me behold, when yellow leaves, or none, dew do hang upon those boughs which shake against the cold, bare ruined choirs where late the sweet birds sang. In me thou'st seized the twilight of such day as after sunset fadeth in the west, which by and by black night doth take away, death's second self that seals up all in rest. In me thou seest the glowing of such fire that on the ashes of his youth doth lie as the deathbed whereon it must expire, consumed with that which it was nourished by. This thou perceivest which makes thy love more strong, to love that well which thou must leave ere long. And then I bow.
Standing atop this stage, all at once, all the lights go out.
Oh my god, he's dead.
I think I failed the audition, y'all.
Until the eyes of the statue begin to glow.
Shit, it's a laser. It's been a good run.
I guess it was a charisma challenge, huh?
The giant wall statue rolls to the side, and you are permitted
Another boulder.
Another boulder just jumps out. It just boulders all the way down.
It rolls to the side, then does the same like punches out again.
As you succeed the trial of ingenuity.
No, it's a good job.
All right, power of monologue, Andrew. Put it
Yeah.
there.
Nice.
You walk through, and for the first time since you've been in here, you see a large, massive skylight as some natural light filters down calmly. And you see kind of what looks like rows. Maybe this was once a place of worship or reverence. You see kind of large pillars of statues and depictions. And on the far side of the room, you see a pedestal, and sitting atop it looks like some kind of object.
God heck.
Spherical.
I guess we're-
Looks like maybe brass, copper. It shines in the light. Looks beautiful. And
Red herring.
it
I
sits
searched
there.
for the real treasure.
The real treasure was the friends we made along the way. So
Aw.
We did the hug.
The
Flashback.
rock.
Can we make sure there's no traps in between here or there? And also, it's not
Yeah.
the pedestal from Indiana Jones?
Yeah, absolutely. I would like to take 20 on a sweep of the area for traps.
okay, go ahead. You do. There are. It doesn't appear to be any traps in this room.
All right, guys, seems clear. What do we do?
Do I make the
there
servant
anything-
pick it up?
Let's still do
Maybe.
the Indiana Jones swap thing anyway, just in case.
It's iconic. I'd like to see if there's anything written on the pedestal.
It appears to be in that same language you saw at the front. That some kind of draconic origin.
Can I make out
Friends,
anything
but-
on it?
Artem, you want to take a peek?
Roughly, you're able to translate
Finger looking good.
the treasure of Ketan Ta.
Oh, this is just the treasure.
I'm gonna look up in the massive hole and make sure there's not a giant boulder.
Give me a perception check.
God, I hope you get one on this. Be really
I hope you're rolling a stealth check.
You
for
are
the boulder,
confident. There are no giant boulders above you.
But I love the idea of a boulder rolling stealth check and then slowly rolling out of frame.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll go ahead and
You pick it up. And when you do, you don't hear whirring or crumbling, shaking, rumbling, anything like that. However, what you do hear might be described as the beating of massive wings as a shadow quickly passes over you and then descending down from the large skylight. You are face to face with the protector of this temple, Ketan Ta, also known as the Sky Lizard. I need everyone to roll for initiative.
What if I don't want it?
Now
So
I'm
can I
rolling
get some,
okay.
fighting music.
Yeah.
Feel free to update your tokens.
Let's
know-
see. We got the 10. Oh, yeah. 10 plus 4 rest. Okay. Still saying we use one rage in the river. I know we're trying to do one like king or one land per session, Ryan, but time wise it is already late.
Yes. Do we think we can go a little while longer? Try around 11 or so? If we got to do like the tail end stuff next week, I'm okay with that. How are people feeling? Do we want to pause it here? I was trying to get like one boss encounter in
Mhm.
before the end. So
Yeah.
Haven't rolled combat in a while, so could be neat.
how do I remove?
But it
Personally, I don't know if I have it in me to do a fight.
Yeah. All right, it's a natural cliffhanger point. So if y'all want to wait till next week, that's cool too.
Yeah, I'm still a bit under the weather, so it might be better if I call it here, unfortunately.
If it's all the same. Andrew, you did pick up the egg. Sorry, treasure.
Oh right,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Was Andrew up there by himself? Are we saying?
I'd definitely be.
Yeah, we'd be closer.
Yeah.
Well, I would have had to read the thing, so I guess I'm up here somewhere.
Yeah. Unless you were like looking at it with a telescope.
I was probably hanging
Spyglass.
back.
Isn't that like
Yeah.
the most expensive thing still? A spyglass.
Something
No, it's
like
a water
that.
clock.
Water clock.
right.
All right. If that is what we want to do, I will go by your example. I'll make the initiative order, but we will put a pause here. You have been met. You have braved through the trials of courage by running. You have won the trials of wisdom by being nerds, and you have won the trial of ingenuity by being creative. Now you're face to face with the guardian of this temple, and here to try and take its treasure of Ketentah, the Sky Lizard. And we will pick up next week.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
Not everybody.
Night.
Right. Ryan, for your sake, for prep, I'm pretty sure we're just gonna go clockwise on the map too.
Yeah.
So like if we're Oh. All right.
Very
Night, y'all. Ryan,
Super.
again.